You are the champ. Believe me, you got more guts than you got sense. Yes! I love it. I am back! Woo!
You win. Perfect.
Trust Profits, it is the formula here. And yes, we've got ourselves a cocktail lounge. Good to see you guys. I see Uncle Sully in the chat there, giving a shout out to our buddy First Bet, Bobby. Good to have you both here. Israel Rodriguez. He'll be talking soon. Welcome. We've got ourselves a card here, Churchill Downs, and I'm going to share that with you in just a second here. As I do when I go solo, especially when we got a few minutes to post here, all by my lonesome. I like to share with you guys the past performances. So give me just a moment here and I'll start reading through them. How much longer? 14 minutes. And I don't see. Okay, so there was something going on. There is a feed. There is a feed coming from Churchill Downs so we can monitor this thing proper. All right, guys. Jay Worm, what's up? Curtis Stennett, getting some familiar names in here. That is good to see. Let me get the sharing down. Almost there. Screen. All right. So we got going on here is, and I'll add it to the stage. Oof, I can zoom in a little bit on that. Maybe get ourselves a live chart action going on here. Ooh, I don't like the way this is presented. Guys, bear with me just a moment here. I'm going to open it in a different format. This is what's called a professional rodeo formula. But we will be joined at some point by our good monologuing all night. We're good. All right. So let me try that one more time. Blinky, blinky. Hopefully you guys can hear me. Let me know if you can. This computer, it's a little bit wild sometimes. You guys can hear me, right? Thumbs up in the message. All right. Okay, here we go. Race 1 tonight, 1 mile. Maiden claimer, 57K purse, 30K claiming for maidens 3-year-olds and upward. There we go. So the first horse that we've got here is Consequential. Open at 10-1, Florent Giroux, Michael Tomlinson, Known Agenda, one of the somewhat new sires, I guess you could say. This horse has been around the block a bit. Last couple times out was at Turfway Park, running on the all-weather surface there. Got Joey Ramos. 2 fourth place finishes, 3 lengths out and 9 lengths back. Here's what I notice about this horse. The horse has run in Churchill Downs 3 times. So Steve Asmussen got a 6th place here in a 50K claimer going 1 mile and 16. But before that, under Ken McPeak, 2nd place, just 1 length back at Churchill, going 1 mile and a 16th. He was really challenging too before that, faded back a little bit in that last 16th. And then the second race he had, 2nd place, BJ Hernandez, 2 3/4 lengths back, all on dirt. I'm just pointing that out to you because that may be a horse that we play with here, because I do like the odds on that horse. Beaten favorite, 13%. I'm going to ignore that for now. Go for Rocket. Tyler Gaffleone, Riley Mott, Candy Ride, all good things there. In terms of, now I'm going to pass on that for now. Hold on. So he went 9 furlongs, 100K maiden, 5 lengths back, 8th place. That was on turf in Keeneland. GP, he was at Gulfstream Park going 8.5, 1 length back in that one that went off turf. 2 turf races before that, 1 mile and 9 furlongs. The mile race, 2nd place at Junior Alvarado, 2 lengths back in that one. I'm going down to number 3 here. Bold Stand. Let me just do a quick time check here to make sure I'm not monologuing too much. I don't see a whole lot on there. Churchill right now. Okay, anywho. Bold Stand. Twice at Turfway. 18 lengths back and 16 lengths back. Alex Achard, Owen Hardy, Curlin. Oh, gosh. Didn't seem to like the all-weather too much. Second time Lasix, 29% for Owen Hardy. First time maiden claiming 27%, all-weather to dirt 15%. So there's reason to believe that through the trainer, maybe this third time out, the horse is going to respond. 1015 furlong workout at Turfway on April 25th was his last. Hill Country. Volume's fine. Thank you, Bobby. Hill Country 12-1 opener. Graham DeSormo, improbable. Only one time, 6.5 furlongs. What did he do there? Open up 6 back, 10 back, 10 back, 15 back. Not a good start for Hill Country. First at route, 9%. Didn't look like he was adding on here, but of course, this is a second time out. First time can be dreadful, but sprint to route 9%, maiden claiming 14%. Not getting a good feeling on Hill Country. Number 5, King of Salsa. Mario Gutierrez, John F. Hill Jr., and Mineshaft. Mineshaft significant there. Horse has gone the distance once before, came in 6th place, 13 back. His best race going back to Laurel Park, 7 furlongs, also 49K maiden. He was 3 lengths back in that one, but it was a while back. We're talking November here. Last race out, Keeneland, going 20K maiden claimer, 7 furlongs, ended up being 9 back. King of Salsa. Not really seeing anything here that jumps at me if I look at the trainer stats down below. Jockey trainer 4 times 0. Oh, you guys lose me there. At least on my end, I lost myself. Pampered Prince. We do have a jockey change here. This is not Irad Ortiz anymore. It's Luis Saez. Hard spun Albert Stahl. So before Irad was changed out, I was going to say that this is the best jockey trainer and sire combination. I still think it is, though. Even dropping down to Luis isn't that bad of a drop. He's just not as dramatically better as it would have been if it were Irad. If we look at the horse here, 6 furlongs, the only race that he had, and that was back in March at Fairgrounds. Started off 4 lengths behind, improved to 3 1/4, got down to the stretch, was at 6 and then 11. Off slow, saved ground, 9 horses. He's putting the blinkers on for the first time, 8% for the trainer in that. First time maiden claiming. Second race, 17% for Albert Stahl. But, I mean, this hard spun to me is the best sire of the group. So this horse, bloodline wise, seems to be much the best to me. And I like these workouts here. Look at this last workout in April, 47-3. Before that, 5 furlong, 101-3. Before that, 47-3 again. Liking the workouts from the 6. So I think the 6 is going to play in for me. Mula, the 7, scratched late. We're not talking about Mula anymore. And then show me the Moonings, Paul McGee, Edgar Morales. 30K. Last time out, got second place at the Fairgrounds, going 6 furlongs. The longest this horse has gone is 7 furlongs. And in that race, it was a second race, and it was 120K maiden race. Started off 3 lengths behind, 8, 12, and 16. Losing to Commandment in a maiden race there. How about that? Been at Churchill, has had no luck there. Went to Fairgrounds, got a bit of luck, but it's been since February. How's he training? 48, 48, 48. Not too bad. Not too bad for Show Me the Money. But I got to start making a decision here. What do we got? We've got 8 minutes for race 1. And if you guys have any bets here, no, first place, Bobby, what do you got going on here? Let's see. So Exacta box with 2, 5, 1, and 8, 4. I read that right? Yeah, 2, 5, 1. So you've got King of 8 and 4. 2 there, Bobby. Hill Country, Loading it up with show me the money. All right. Anyone else got a play they like here? Anything else we got going on? Go ahead and drop it in the comments. I'll be working on my play here shortly. All right. Yeah, Luis Saez, a little bit of a drop down, but yeah, he's got Florent Giroux, Tyler Gaffleone. Not bad, not bad. Okay, what else we got here? Curtis Stinnett. Try keying the 8 first. Second is 1, 2, 3, and 6. Good luck to you there, Chris. Take it you're liking that last outing by Show Me the Money at the fairgrounds and not looking at what he did at Churchill before that. Good luck to you there. Let's see here. Yeah, okay. So going through some of the probables here. So if we look at consequential, sitting at 9-1, Go for Rocket is currently your favorite at 4-5, 4/5. Bold Stand 9-1, Hill Country 12-1, King of Salsa 23-1, Pampered Prince with Luis Saez, Change of Jockey at 7-2, and then Show Me the Mooney at 4-1. Go for a Rocket. I definitely think. Yeah, let's take a look at this here. If I scroll up, Go for a Rocket, I definitely think is the favorite in this race, but I hate even money on this horse, even with 7 horses in the field. He's going from turf to dirt. 28% for Riley Mott on that, which is fantastic, right? Anything over 20 on that is going to be something you want to pay attention to. So this is a horse that I was going to use one way or the other here, but I'm not thrilled with the odds. I'll just put it that way. Let me take a quick look here and see if I want to do anything slightly different. Otherwise, I think I know what I'm going to do. In fact, I'm just going to press the button and I'll do it. All right, guys, making it simple. All right, I'm doing a trifecta box, 1, 2, and 6. So any order of those 3 horses on top in a 7-horse race, I didn't want to try to do anything weird like a key or anything like that. I like the value we're getting out of the 1. I like the performances that we've seen. So for the 2, I like the fact that turf to dirt odds are really not odds. The turf to dirt stats are really good on Riley Mott. He's got one of the better jockeys in the race too, with Tyler Gaffleone. We're getting upgrading jockey on that horse, I might add as well. He's gone longer distances, has faded. No, he's held on quite nicely. I think with dirt though, it's going to be a good switch over for him. Candy Ride, very strong pedigree there. With consequential, I like the Churchill Downs. 2 of the 3 races this horse had, even that 3rd one, I think he was classing up a little bit there and shouldn't have a problem in this one as much. And with the 6, even with the switch of jockeys, I like the workouts of the 6 lately. I like Hard Spun as the best sire in the group. I think the best trainer in the group is Albert Stahl. And you get probably a 2nd or 3rd best jockey in Luis Saez. I would say 2nd at least to Tyler. But they're all very close in my opinion. So that's what I'm going with there. Let's see what else we have. James White checking in. He's got a try and super with 2, 1, 4, 6, and 8. Good luck to you there, James. Yes, I think especially in some of these smaller races, smaller fields, simple is better. And let's see, Jenny Mack checking in here. Exacta box 3, 4, 6, 8. Win place on 3, 4. Wow, Jenny, we couldn't be more different. And by the way, we are off. I'm having fun here, just talking to you guys, and the race is off. Difficult to see who's in front right now. We're getting a top level view. I'm going to switch back to what my bet is here. They love that top level view there. The 6 horse is out in front with the 1 right behind, maintaining the rail position there, 1 back, and then on the outside is the 8, Show Me the Money. Right now, we're looking a pretty good position here for my trifecta, although the 2 did drop back just a tad, but I think we're still pretty good. Pampered Prince out there in front, getting a little bit of outside pressure there from Show Me the Money, and Consequential sitting right back there on the rail guarding along. The 3 horse Bold Stand is coming in behind the 8 horse right now in that 3rd or 4th position as they're heading around that turn. 23.3 for the quarter, 46.99 for the half. In good position here. Show Me the Money and the 3 horse Bold Stand are both making outside moves here in the 2nd and 3rd position. The rest of the pack falling back a little bit. The 6 horse, let's see how he comes out of this turn. Takes a nice sweet turn there. He's got about a 1 length lead on Show Me the Money. The 8 horse coming up on the rail is the 1 horse trying to make a last ditch effort there. I'm not sure that my 2 horse is going to make it back up here. We'll see how the fade goes. The 6 horse is well in command. Right now it is Pampered Prince all the way. No one is going to catch him. It looks like it's going to be 6.83 or 6.38. I would go 6.38 on that one. Whew. All right, let me get this set up here. Put in today's date. Take out the $6 that I spent there. Big spender, big spender. 5, 7, down to 94. All right, save that up there. We'll get that banner going in a second. Pampered Prince on top. Let me go back to the comments sections here and see. Oh boy. Oh, Jenny Mac. What do you got here? What do you got here? Yeah, you got the 3. You got the 6. You didn't get the winner. Oh, you got the place on the 3. Ooh, that's going to be nice. 16-1 and 7-2 on top. So you should have a really nice place there. Great job, Jenny Mac. Well done. We've heard this one before, right? We've heard that story. Jenny Mac, cashing tickets. Evil twin sister in the house, seems like it. Okay, anyone else? We know that this one lost. So we needed the 2 here for this one. I thought Riley Mott switching up would be just fine. The 2 did not fare well. Anyone who played against him, too, at 3-5. Whew. All right, what do we have here? Curtis Stinnett. Keen the 8 first. No, it didn't have the 8 up there high enough. Bobby, first bet, Bobby, what did you have here? Okay, got to read through this. Did you have the 6 on top? No, didn't have the 6 at all. Sorry, Bobby. Looks like Jenny Mac, for those who dropped in their tickets, Jenny Mac is cashing. Good job, Jenny. Let me see here. 6 over 3s paying 47 on a $1. So depending on how much you spent on there, Jenny, 47 to a $1. Not bad. 47 to 1. Great job, Jenny Mac. Great job. All right. Anyone else out there cashing a ticket? Go ahead and drop that in the chat if you did. Let me close out some stuff here. There we go. Delays on my end here. My video feed. Apologies to all. Turn the page, Joseph Myers. Yeah, we're going to turn the page on this one. Consequential did not get up there for me. 6, 3, and 8. Yeah. Maybe next time. Celebrate that one, Jenny. Good job. Good job. Nice long odds on the 3 there. 3 opened up at 8-1. 3rd race. Didn't see a whole lot. Didn't really care for. Yeah, I didn't really care so much for the workouts, but there was something there. It sounds like you liked. Scroll to the next race. Yes. Here, let me unshare this. But now you're just looking at me. Great. Is that better? I don't think so. Let me add that back to stage here. We can scroll past it. Move the race out of the way. Tickets have not cashed yet. It's not gone official. All right, Jenny, what did you like about the 3 horse? Go ahead and tell us in the chat why you went with that one. Is it purely the long odds? So you didn't like the favorites as much? I'm curious to know, what was it about the 3? One second, guys. Let me just. Synthetic to dirt. Okay. Hey, Jenny, I got a challenge. Let's go back because I didn't think that the odds or the rate of synthetic to dirt 15%. That wasn't outrageous. Owen Hardy. Okay, maybe. I guess. But you won. So what can I say? Either way. Jockey trainer combination is 43% for a positive. Hey, for a positive $1.22. That works out well. Second time Lasix 29%. Okay, so there's some evidence there. Churchill Downs. Yep. We are at Churchill Downs. Is full effort running in the Preakness? I don't know. That's a great question. We are at Churchill today, Marv. Yes, indeed. We are at Churchill. Joseph Myers got you on that already. Is full effort running in Preakness? I don't think so. Last I saw, it didn't look like he was, but let me double check. I know we sent out a video on that today, and now I'm telling you guys I don't know, but everything out there right now is possibles and probables and things of that nature. So what we released is what we heard are probables for the Preakness. Let me see if I've got better. All right. If anyone had the trifecta, they paid 73 on 50 cents. That's not bad either. Yeah, I thought so too, Jay Worm. I'm just checking to see what my notes said on the matter, and things are going slow on my end in terms of pulling up the spreadsheet we use to set up those videos. Okay, let me scroll down here. Now that's officially turning the page. Looking at race 2. If no one else joins me, I'm gonna have this 2. Yeah. Have not seen full effort mentioned anywhere for Preakness. Yeah, and I know Silent Tactic has been mentioned for Preakness. He was one of the scratches. The full effort seemed to be a late scratch. Like something happened. I forget what it was. He spiked a fever or something like that. But yeah, come on. Slow computer. Yeah, I haven't seen full effort mentioned either. That would be interesting, though. Brad Cox stuffing a horse like that into the Preakness would definitely throw things around. All right. So now we're turning the page. We're on race 2. We are going. We've got 19 minutes to post here, and we are going 8.5 furlongs, 1 1/16 mile, claiming at 25K with a purse of 64K for 4-year-olds and upward. Weight of 123 pounds. Non-winners of 2 races at a mile or over since March 7. I love all the rules in place for these types of races. So the first horse we're going to start with is My Noble Knight, 3-1. Jose Ortiz Canon LaRose, and Noble Bird is the sire last time out, going 9 furlongs. This horse did, sitting, let's see, about 2 to 3 lengths off the pace, depending on where you're at in the race. Finished 10 lengths back with Ramon Vasquez in the saddle there. Was previously trained under Thomas Amos, and you could see that Jose Ortiz had this horse a number of times in a number of races, mainly at Oaklawn, but we do have a race here at these Churchill Downs going 7 furlongs, 2 lengths off 3, 5, and 6, faded back quite a bit. Had better races with this horse, had worse races too. It seems like it's been a while since he went to Oaklawn. 13 lengths back, 5 lengths back, 5 lengths back, going 9, 9, and 9 furlongs, but was really close at Keeneland in October, going 9 furlongs. Last time he got a win, a mile at Saratoga with Jose Ortiz in the saddle there. Let's see, 365. These two get together 3 times in the last 365. Jose Ortiz and Canon LaRose. But Canon LaRose is a relatively new trainer, I believe, too. There's not a whole lot of data on him. I noticed at routes 15, 27%, 15 dirt starts, 23% in 26. Okay, moving along. And right now, that is your favorite at 8-5. No scratches in this race. There's 2 jockey changes. We'll get to those in a second. 2 horse, currently 13-1 open at 15, is Slim Slow Rider. Sire Vancouver, Jose Gallegos, and Luis Saez, the jockey record here. This one has bounced around between trainers a number of times. As you can see, last time out, went 7 furlongs at Gulfstream Park. Started off a little bit close to the pace, but by the stretch, he was already out of it, retreated. Let's see. It's got William Theranos. Before that, looked like he was pretty close in the 7 furlong race and then faded way back a mile. Was pretty close here, faded back a little bit under Darian Rodriguez. Mark Hoffman had a whole bunch of races here. I'm not feeling it. I am not feeling it on the slow rider. Anything that I'm overlooking down here trainer wise, I'm curious to see if anyone pulls this horse out. Now, the number 3 horse, Urban Planner, Owen Hardy, Tyler Gaffleone. At Turfway, the horse had 3 races in Turfway. So he's going from all weather to dirt too. Have a good time with that. 11 lengths back in a 9 furlong race. 1 1/4 here, 7 lengths back in that one of Corrales, and Pietro Moran, 4th place, 4 lengths back. Last time he was on dirt, Churchill Downs. He went a mile and a 16th with Tyler in an optional claimer. Started off 5, 6, 6, ended up 11 lengths back. Went off at 45-1. He's currently sitting at 7-1. First jockey change of the night, of the race, I should say. A CFV Bullet, Cirillo Gorastrieta. Yeah, we'll take charge as the sire. Constantino Roman, no longer the jockey. It's now Emmanuel Esquivel, who rode this horse last time to a 12-length loss under Jesus Esquivel. For that, let's see, he was at Turfway a couple times, but then before that, he was at Churchill Downs in a claiming race, a 40K claiming race, going 8.5 furlongs there. Was very close the entire race and only lost by 2 lengths in that one. Not bad, not bad. Before that, he was at Keeneland under a different trainer, and then Hawthorne a whole bunch of times where he was coming in first, second, first. All right. Dirt starts 11%, route 17%. First start with trainer 22% for CFE Bullet. We'll see what he's able to pull off there. He's currently sitting at 6-1, opened up at 15-1. So people are a little bit hotter on that horse now. King of Hollywood, Edgar Morales, Ken Sweezy, Palace Malice. Last time out at Keeneland, went 9 furlongs there. Definitely by the time he hit the stretch, he was out of it. Before that, he was trained by Douglas Nunn. Close to the pace at GP and Delaware. Yeah, it seems like this is a horse that was close to the pace last time out for Ken Sweezy. Definitely did something different here. You see head 1 on the pace, essentially 1, 2, 2 on the pace, 1. But here, 7 lengths off and faded back completely. Very interesting here. So I wonder what happened, if there was something that happened with the horse at that point. Let's see, second start with the trainer, 7%, so not expecting a whole lot here. CFV Bullet King of Hollywood, currently at 20-1 after opening up 8-1 for Ken Sweezy. He's going to have a bounce back. I know he got third place, but that's 12 lengths back, so I don't think that really counts. De Medici, Palace Malice, Michael McCarthy was Irad Ortiz, is now Ben Curtis. So a big drop down in terms of jockey. Opened up at 2-1, currently at 5-2, and no offense to Ben Curtis. But, Irad, we can say all we want about him, and he's still Irad. So last time out in Churchill, he did have a win with Irad in a claiming race, going a mile. Had him in a, just off the pace sort of area, back by a head, challenging at the stretch, winning by 2 lengths in that one in a 6-horse race. Not nearly as big as this. But back in February, he was at Turfway, 14 lengths off. So we're going from all weather to dirt, 5% for the trainer, Michael McCarthy, on that. Expected to see a bigger number from Michael McCarthy. Not the case. Let's see. Couple questions. Did you go with Denon Berman to win the Derby? Yes, I did. I did. Would have won in a shorter race. My hands were in the air at the stretch. My hands were in the air. I was thinking, ooh, looks like he's going to break away from the action. Did not happen. Did not happen. I'll talk to you more about my Derby theories in a moment here. All right. Oh, are you guys talking about Trisha? You guys don't have to talk about Trisha. You really don't. I don't even know the half of it, but yeah, I don't know. There's Trisha talk in here that I'm not monitoring. Amazing life. I don't know what's going on. What happened here? What happened? Shout out to everyone. Good luck today. Razor. All right. We'll see what happens there, buddy. We'll see what happens. All right. Moving on. DG. Time for trouble. Currently at 7-1, open at 7-2. Jaime Torres, Eric Foster, English Channel. Last time out at Keeneland, 7 lengths back. Last time we saw him at Churchill Downs, did all right. Got a third place finish here, 4 lengths back, going 8.5 in an allowance race. He's had a couple stakes races in here as well. A couple G3s, was in the Ben Ali. That was back in 2025 at Keeneland, got 4th place there. Interesting. This horse has bounced around a lot, though. William Walden had him for a little while. Eric Foster has him now. Second with the trainer, 20%. 16 starts with Jaime Torres for Eric Foster, 0.06%. I think that means 1 for 16. But definitely interesting to use at 7-1. We currently have 10 minutes to post, and we have 1 horse left. Single Dot Yacht. Christian Torres, Rohan Crichton, and Good Magic. Let's see, last time out, this horse was at Tampa in February, got 5th place, 4 lengths back. Last time he was at Churchill, got himself a little win there with Christian Torres under the same trainer. Currently at 7-1, getting a little bit of value there. What else we got going on here in terms of 18% claiming, 17% routes. Dirt starts 21% for Rohan Crichton. There you have it. Let me get back to the chatter here. Who you guys like? So first bet, Bobby. 6-1-4 win on 2-4. First bet, Bobby. You got an exacta box with 6-1-4 and then a win on the 2-4. Is that a mistake? Because you don't have the 2 in your exacta box. What's going on there, buddy? What's going on? Come on, Bobby. Is that for real? All right. So let's see. Show me the money one last time to here. Who won last time? No, sorry, I got that backwards. Show me the money was 3rd place, right? Yeah, 3rd place. And Pampered Prince was first. Got it. All right. So as I go through here, who graded out well for me after we just went through the PP, and we've got 9 minutes to post. The 1 and the 8 seem to have gotten the most love for me. My Noble Knight, 9/5, not really digging that a whole lot. In terms of grading out the races, seeing a lot of green there. He's a little bit of a closer as well. Closer that's gotten closer to the pace last couple times out. So definitely think he's going to play in there. In terms of class, we talked about Time for Trouble, the 7, who's currently at 7-1. He's got the most winnings at the distance, just barely most winnings overall per race. Classed up the most, I would say, of all these horses. Is that right? Yeah, pretty close between him and the 8. I do like 1, 7, and 8. The 3 in here as well. Actually, I take that back. The 3. Yeah, 3's had some pretty classy races as well. What else we got going on here? What else can I point out? So the 3 has had 3 wins. The 6 has also had 3 wins. Obviously dropping off from Irad to Ben Curtis, but, you know, if you get a better horse. We've talked about pace. Let me see what happened last race. In terms of okay, none of those horses looked like they had predictable pace in that race. Pampered Prince, I think, was the, yeah. I'll go back here. The 2 horse is one that's been sitting closest to the pace, but man, find it hard to add him in there, even with Luis Saez. Yeah, 1 was 7 and 8. Sounds pretty good. The 3 at 6-1. Not bad either. Let's see. Let me pop out the video here, see where we're at. Let me know what you guys think. We should be getting some other friends in here in a little bit. Let me pop out some comments. Haven't checked in here in a while. So James White, win place on 578, Exactabox 578, try with 578. All 578, all. Okay, there we go. Got yourself a trifecta there as well. Good luck, James. Let's see. Beverly, I had a 5-win place on the 19th. Whoa. Can't believe I didn't box. Yes. Yeah, we're all saying that right now. We've heard Riders Up Tim talk about that a number of times, especially at Churchill and Keeneland, taking the 2 brothers, going Ortiz first, Ortiz second, and then all for third. That would have paid $5K if you would have done that at the Derby. It would have cost a lot, though, because that all underneath, you would have been adding, let's see, 17 horses underneath. So doing the math on that, I'm a little bit afraid to do the math on that. Would have been expensive, but it would have paid out as well. Bobby, I put that in the 2 for my little nephew. That's it next to me. Okay, he likes the 2. All right, good for your nephew. Good for your nephew. What else we got going on here? Yeah, I did like Denon Bourbon. I did go against. I'll talk about that later, especially when our friends get on here. All right. All right, we got some discussions between Bodick and Jenny. What's this here? 10-4 J Worm, thanks. Okay, that's not betting the 10 or the 4. You were just acknowledging something that J Worm said up here about full effort. All right, there you go. Let me give our buddies a little bit of time to get back in here. All right. If you guys have any more bets, Jenny Mac, if you've stated your bet already, I haven't seen it. Or maybe I have and I just forgot. Either way, go ahead and drop it in here if you have not yet done so. All right. Going through here one more time to see if there's any angle that I missed. The pace angle that I was talking about before. We are on dirt. Although it is 8.5 furlongs, but yes, we are on dirt. The pace angle being that other than the Kentucky Derby, it seemed like, or even the Oaks, every horse that was on the pace early on had the best chance to win. The closers were failing. And of course, the Derby comes around, and the two biggest closers are the ones that end up winning, which is one of the reasons I ignored one of my biggest lessons learned from Derby's past, including the year that Rich Strike won, and even some of the other races around there as well, which is looking at my numbers and the way I determine the best closer for a race, right? There's usually a score anywhere from like a negative number if they end up fading to a high number like a 6 or a 7. So Rich Strike was a 6. He was the biggest of his year. And when I looked at that, doing my post-mortem, I thought, okay, well, that's the number I look at in the future. And in the future, I saw horses like Sierra Leone had a really high number. I think he had a 6 as well. Last year, there was a 7 on Final Gambit, who came in 4th respectively. This year, I let my eyes do a lot of the research, which is why I like Denon Bourbon. I looked at Renegade as being a high closer, but I was also looking at what was happening at Churchill Downs and thinking closers fading quite a bit, right? But I ignored Golden Tempo. I was thinking of the chips and the hoof and all that and all these things that were going on, and I didn't look at the numbers that I was populating in my own stupid spreadsheet. And he had a 7. And that to me should have been just an include. Add him in because he's a 7. Now I have to wait another year for another crop to come through to see if I can add in another closer that hits a 6 or a 7 in my closing power. So anyway, that's my long rant about lessons learned over and over at the Derby again, and taking a step back and trusting the numbers once or twice. All right, guys. What else we got in here? Woodsman Mentor Exacta Box 6, 7, and 8. Good luck to you there. All right. Let me do a quick time check here. We got 2 minutes to post. All right, guys, I'm doing this again here. Pressing the button. All right, so let me do it this way. All right. Here we go. So Exacta key box with the 1 keyed can finish first or second. The 7 or 8 fill in the rest. That's going to cost me $10 total here. A lot of you guys are playing off the 1, which scares me a little bit. Beverly's got the 1 in there. There we go. Beverly's got the 1. But if I go back to my bet here, 1 with 7 and 8. Again, keeping it pretty simple. I do like the 7 and the 8, and I like the numbers that we were getting on those horses. Currently getting 9-1 and 9-1 on them respectively. I think there's some value there, even though the 1 is giving us 4-5, which is not great. 1 over the 7 is 15. 1 over the 8 is 20. 8 over the 1 is 28. 7 over the 1 is 28. So it can happen in any order for me as they're loading up. Let me get rid of one of these. There we go. Best of luck to you all out there. Let's see if we can get ourselves a winner. Yeah, they are loading up. Oops. Okay, and they're off. Looks like the 5 is out to the early lead there. 5 is out to early lead with the 2 on the rail. He's going to close off the rail in front of the 2, the 6 in that next slot next to the 2 horse. But right now it is the 5 currently in the lead as they head around that first turn there. We've got ourselves a nice little long race here, going 8.5 furlongs. King of Hollywood at 29-1, currently on the lead with DiMedici, following him behind Slim Slow Slider, also behind with Time for Trouble, one of the horses I've got in my box. pretty much everyone I have is far behind. So we're going to need to see a closer or two here. King of Hollywood still holding on, 24.54. Not exactly lightning speed for King of Hollywood. Getting pressure there from DiMedici, who went off at 2-1. But King of Hollywood, 29-1. If that holds, someone's going to be having a happy ticket. Time for Trouble. One of my horses going on the outside there. It looks like they're about to find the fourth lane for Time for Trouble. Slim Slow Rider also in there. Holding up behind the 5, trying to get the right angle there so I can see. But yeah, the whole peloton is pretty close here. The 1 is trailing way back. He's going to have to look for a nice fat lane there. Jose Ortiz is going to have to find some real closing power as they head around the turn here. Wide turn for the 1 as he tries to go far outside. 6 horse currently in the lead. The horses are going to have to go over the top. My 1 is starting to come in, but he is going to have to fight the 6 way out in front. The 6 is going to win this. My 7 is coming from behind. I did not box in the right horses, but 6/1 is not going to pay out well. 6, 1, 7. I had the second and third horses there, but I did not have the first horse. And what did that? The 6 go off at 2-1 with Ben Curtis swapping in for Irad. Not exciting. Not exciting, guys. I'm sorry. 2-1 over 6-5. On a $1 ticket. Well, that pays 7. That pays better than I expected, honestly. Much better than X7. Yeah, okay. Never mind. I take it back. If you had that, congratulations. Needed the 5 to hold. Well, yeah. Ooh, the 5. That would have been exciting, wouldn't it? 6, 1, 7, and 5 is in 4th place there. Urban Planner, the 3 horse, coming in 4th place. Yeah. I'm not sure if that was a yuck for the race or if that was a yuck for bleeding. It could be either. It could be either. Let's see here. Cliffy Shades picks 135. 135. We were pretty close there. But we also had the same payout, unfortunately. 6 coming in first, DiMedici. All right. Anyone else? Let's see here. We're going to look for anyone that had the 6. 6 and 1. Yeah, Jenny, I see your bet there. You had 4, 5, 6, 7. You needed that to hold on there. I definitely missed. Oh, let me take that out of the banner for now. So we're down to 86. Let my buddies figure that out. Oh, hold on a second. Wrong downs. Had that hung over from last time. All right. And there we go. Going through the comments again, trying to see if we've got ourselves a winner somewhere. Ooh, we have something here. Try Keen, 8 first. Oh, close. You had the 6 in here underneath. Next time. Exacta box, 6, 7, 8. Got the 6 correct, which is better than what I did. And then Bodick, whoops, hit the wrong one there. I guess
$10 exacta box 6-1. Oh no! Oh, sorry. Not after the race. Sorry, that's not allowed.
Yeah, we're all winners after the race, right?
Yeah, after the race. Never miss a replay except when I get disqualified twice. How are you, my friend?
I'm doing great, Sean. How you doing?
I'm doing great.
I haven't picked right yet.
Okay, hey, don't worry.
We'll get there.
It's early.
It's early.
And the Oscar goes to...
Hello, everybody out there in Lounge Land.
There we are.
Everyone's doing well after the Derby week, huh?
Yeah. Jenny Mack did really well in race 1. We didn't get a winner in race 2, unfortunately, but we are, of course, looking forward to race 3 coming up. And I left plenty of money in the kitty for you guys. I only spent 6 the first race and 8 the second race. So
beautiful. There you go. To think Jose Ortiz in 24 hours 24 hours ago, he was throwing the first pitch out in Yankee Stadium with Sherry DeVoe, and now he's winning the second race at Churchill.
Hey, not bad life. Not a bad life.
I know. Hey, Woods, how are you?
Yeah.
And everyone. Yeah. Hey, Jenny, how are you, my friend? Now we're getting ready for the Taj Mahal.
You really think everyone
Handling.
fears Taj Mahal?
Everyone fears Taj Mahal. That's why all 18 Derby horses said, no way, I'm not running. Taj Mahal's coming. Team Russell's on the move.
Yeah, yeah.
Hey, Beverly, my great birthday. Thank you, my friend. Great to see you. Yeah, I think it's going to be definitely an intriguing race now that,
Yeah.
from a betting point,
Yeah.
Hey,
absolutely.
Curtis.
It's probably not what Laurel Park had in mind when they
No, not at all. No, but I think it's intriguing just from a betting standpoint.
Yeah, and we'll see who makes it in too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, Beverly had the roast beef sandwich
I
at
can share
Woodbine.
out this.
Oh, the best.
Yeah.
I love that. Look at that. Sharp.
Very nice.
Look at that. That's sharp.
All right. So, let me do this.
Who did we have in the second race there?
Oh, I had the 1 exacta box keyed with the 7 and the 8.
Okay.
So I had the second and third place horses, not the first.
Oh, okay.
Happens to the best of us, and it happens to the rest of us.
Absolutely. Yeah. And now we move on to the third race on the turf.
On the turf.
On the turf.
Yeah, so I was going to share this out real quickly before we move on to the race here. Let's see. I have to give it a moment here for things to share.
Okay, sure. Yeah, TCAF had that 70-1 maiden moving. Exactly.
Ooh, it's going to be a little bit of an eye chart, I think, but we'll see if we can get by. But this was our Trust the Profits share sheet for all the horses that we were aiming towards or thinking were probables for the Derby. With Cherokee Nation, Chip Honcho, Crossed Out Golden Tempo, Express Kid, Great White, Iron Honor, Napoleon Solo, Otino,
Napoleon Solo,
Pretty Boy Maya, Silent Tactic, Your Taj Mahal, Talk to Me Jimmy, and The Hell We Did. So who do you like out of this list? Just at a first glance, Sean.
Well, first glance, obviously the favorite is definitely going to be Silent Tactic. I don't think there's any question about that. I think if Mark runs him, I think he's definitely the horse to beat in the public. He's really the only name that stands out, that in terms of the. I mean, there are obviously some names there, but I'm just saying I think he's going to be definitely the one that's played the most. I think he would have gotten a lot of play even if he was still in the Derby. You know what I'm saying? So
that's what I was going to say too. He was a horse that when we looked at the Derby, it was a
he was
horse
right
that
there.
Tim was calling out. Yeah, and I was thinking about him as well. Horse going into the Derby like months and months ago, I was really excited about as well with Silent Tactic.
Yeah, and I do, but I honestly believe if you're Brittany Russell, I mean, versus this crew, there's no better place to try Taj Mahal versus this crew. You know what I'm saying? If they don't even know how good he can be, but if he runs that race like he did last race, I was really impressed with the fact that obviously the group he was facing. I'm not saying that's a world beating group, but the fact that he pulled back out and had another gear that with horses like that, when he really pulled away from that group, shows that he has some talent. He could be like post time. You know what I'm saying? So
And
So
this list is filled with horses that I really liked on the Derby Trail at different points. Like
yeah,
I started to fall in love with Talk to Me Jimmy.
yeah,
At one point I thought, oh, if anyone can surprise us from New York, if there's a surprise coming in there. Silent
yeah,
Tactic was obviously on there. I liked him early on.
yeah.
And then where did he go? He
Oh,
went
if
alphabetical order. I
Prudent
should have
Velocity runs,
Napoleon
if
Solo.
Prudent Velocity runs, he'll definitely be one of the favorites.
And
That
then
was
Prudent
such an
Velocity in the
impressive race
back,
versus
right?
Englishman. I mean, yeah,
Yeah.
I agree, Jay Worm, that will be one of the definite favorites.
Yeah.
Is that
Yeah,
with
I mean,
Flo.
there's two Baffert horses on here. Anyone
Yeah,
impressed with Cherokee Nation? I have not been impressed with him yet. I'm
no,
curious if anyone
no,
else has been, but
no.
yeah.
And Flo's
And
gonna
then
be tired. Flo's gonna be tired riding two horses. So
yeah,
he still
I
hasn't
can
chosen.
imagine.
He hasn't chosen which one he's gonna ride, but
He's got two mounts.
But
Yeah, or Bob may choose for him. Who knows? Yeah. Yeah. So that's what I wanted to go through here. I'm curious if anyone in the comment section has a
hey,
favorite
Firsty,
there. Hey, Firsty. Good to see you as well. Yeah.
Prudent Velocity is never
any
losing again.
Any idea what happened to IRAD today? Yeah, I had to change my spreadsheet in a number of places, and I still didn't get to the whole thing yet. Any idea why he is not on any mounts after being? Yeah.
I think he needed a couple of days off after last week's
IRAD after Renegade?
just losing and everything. He'll be back.
I don't know.
He will be.
Yeah, I'm just not sure what happened today. Why
he'll be back.
Was on a bunch of horses and off. I'll to check.
Well, what happens sometimes too, though, for me, I'll give you a little sneak peek for the people in here, right? So, little inside info.
Cherokee Nation is out. No, I don't know, J Worm.
He could be, Oh, did he freeze?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. So I'll give people a little inside information. So when the Derby ends,
I think there's a delay coming on my end. Sorry about that.
Yeah. No problem. Yeah, so when the Derby ends, that's basically the week for all the jockeys that ride in New York and Saratoga regularly to go back home and start getting their house up there and everything ready for the whole summer. You know what I'm saying? So so Junior's up there. You got Junior went right home after the Derby day. Irad went right home. And so it's a chance for them this week to kind of get ready this week to get ready to go back up into the New York frame of mind and everything. So he may have just been in New York and just said, "Hey, I need one more day to kind of get everything kind of going," because they're going to be back at Aqueduct and for some big days coming up, and then eventually to switch up to Saratoga for the Belmont in a month. So this is a big week for the New York jockeys to kind of get back home and get the home stuff kind of going again so they can get back into the routine.
All right, cool. Thank you, Sean.
Yeah.
All right. So
let
me close this up here. You want to take a look at I can share the PP again here.
Yeah, sure.
I feel like a toddler saying that. All right. Okay. Here's our next race. 5 furlongs on turf. Maidens, 120K, 120K purse.
Yes.
For maidens, 3-year-olds. There you have it. So, Sean, do you want me to go through my picks on this first?
Yeah. Go ahead. Yeah. You
want me to read through?
Yeah. Who are your picks?
I mean, we can go either way on this. We'll just jump around a bit here. So my picks. Yeah. My number one pick here, a horse that looks like he's probably going to be pretty close to a single in this type of race if you can single. One is Gypsy Art, the 4-horse.
Yeah.
Let me take a quick look here, see where we're at. Gypsy Art currently at 7-2 from Munnings. Wesley Ward, Ben Curtis is the jockey. I graded out all the races this horse has had really high. He's got a pretty significant arc over the others. Beaten favorite last time out for Wesley Ward, currently about 23% when he's got a beaten favorite. I've got his last race as the top race. I've got his earnings at the distance. Earnings overall as being the highest of the race. He just grades out to me heads and shoulders above the rest. Head Corrales is the jockey. Now he turns around, gets Ben Curtis, who I believe just won the last race. Last race of the first race. He's got to win today already. Yeah, that's what we do. Let's see. The next horse we're going to go for here. Where to go to next? I'll give you. Wow, I thought I was going to get a price on this horse. Now he's sitting at 8-5.
Yeah.
Go. George Arnold, Edgar Morales. They had him as the one horse opening at 8-1. An English Channel horse. Sorry, on the damn side you've got English Channel. The sire is Caravaggio. It's a horse that's going to jump out in front. It's a 5 furlong race we're talking about here. I've got him as being the horse that's going to be in front. He's only had one race, so I almost want to take a look at this and say, even though I graded him out highly, maybe we fade him here. But this is a horse that is going. Yeah, I'm going back and forth on this. I realized I was going to pop this one out, but at 9-5. I almost don't even want to call this horse my horse anymore.
Yeah.
Let me do a rewind on that instead. Hold on. Okay. Yeah, I'm bouncing him. I'm done. I don't want to look at that horse anymore. Now I want to look at a horse next to him, Himothy from Yalpon. Rafael Bejarano, Ron Maquette. This is another horse that should be close to the pace. I'm hoping this horse is going to hold on a little bit more. He's got 4 races. We're talking maidens here. 4 races, 1 time in the money. I think he's every bit as good as the 8 horse, but I think you get a little bit more value here. I'm not liking the 9-5 on the 8. And then I'll jump back over to Wesley Ward for my 3rd horse here, Ink Lies. Opened up at 3-1, currently at 3-1. Astern, the sire, Jose Ortiz. I mean, Jose Ortiz on turf is pretty damn solid anytime. So if I give you 3, then I'll give you 4, 9, and 3. I'm trying to beat that 8. I just don't like the value on it.
4, 9, and 3. Okay, like it.
Yeah, we'll go with that.
Interesting.
Yeah.
And Jenny uses darts.
Yeah. I felt like I was using darts in that explanation.
Okay. Yeah. This is an interesting race for sure. All right. So, let's start. My first pick was the 3 Ink Lies.
Okay.
And then Wesley Ward and Jose Ortiz. Like the fact that Wesley takes this horse over, showed a new kind of dimension, if you will. Last time at Keeneland, went to the lead, didn't go from the back. But I think in this group, there's a lot of horses at the 10 should be, close up, cutting back in distance. Himothy should be right on the lead. Caragogo, this horse showed speed, but remember, he got bumped. If you watch the replay, Sheriff Bart, Bull Shoals, and Prize Pick, who are not bad horses at all, by the way, and he was on the lead and then folded like an armchair, but did exchange bumps. So he's going to have to find a way to run a different style race. And Edgar Morales right now is not doing. He's over 31 right now. He's not finding the Churchill thing to his liking, right now, which I think is a bit of a concern. Even
24 races, 0 wins, right?
Yeah. And then you have Gypsy Art, who's the interesting one. He puts Corrales up on this one. Jose, I would think, have had his choice between the 3 or the 4 and picked the 3. That's just my thinking there. And what do you call it? The thing I don't like about the 4, I love the 4's who he's faced, I mean, look at Tatterby, Everett. He lost his side fair, right? I mean, who would be 1 to 9 in this group. However, just doesn't like to win. They're always close. Second, third, fifth. We're right there. We're always right there, but we just don't seem to want to pass anybody, and that can be a little bit of a concern to me. But I am 3, 4, and 8. I'm not really. Obviously, newsflash, folks. You know what I'm saying? But I really do think it's those 3, and then everybody else maybe gets, maybe the 10 gets up, but I just think it's between those 3. Maybe for an upset, I would like the 5.
There's some value on the 10, obviously.
Yeah, Zap Diatat, if he could. He ran a good third at. Yeah, if you like Ink Lies at the 3, why don't you like the 5 at 16 to 1? I think that's an interesting, formula there, for sure.
Yeah, Wesley Ward's one reason, but yeah.
Oh, but I'm just saying, like the 5. But I'm saying if the 5 came in third last time, moving up willingly at 5.5 furlongs, and he's run well at Churchill Downs, that's an interesting play, So.
Yeah, he's got a couple down here. He came in third last time out with Barbosa, 1 length behind at the distance that we're going here. So there's just definitely consideration. And he did that at 86 to 1.
Yeah.
Not too shabby.
So, no, but just like
ladies and gentlemen.
So. Hey, Mike, how are you, buddy? It's Thursday already. Hard to believe. Almost the weekend again. Very exciting.
I'm trying to look to see if I've got value anywhere else. The 11 also popped out. Soulman, Edgar Morales, Chris Hartman, Taprit. This one changed jockeys though. So yeah, it went from Edgar Morales to BJ Hernandez. This one ran pretty wet fairgrounds actually. If you look at these 3 races with Pedrosa, 2 lengths back, 2 lengths back, 3/4 of a length back. Got to Keeneland and not so much, 13 lengths back. No races. We got KD in here, which doesn't count. You can put a line through that, and Ellis Park 7 lengths back. Yeah.
James White's got winning place.
So that was
1,
one that
10,
popped
11.
out.
Exact the box 1, 9, 10, 11.
10, 11. We haven't talked about the 1. We've not talked about the 1. Dismiss Mario Gutierrez.
Yeah.
Pavel Matejka.
And Mario. Yeah. But here's another one with speed. So I just don't,
Yeah.
I just don't like the fact that all these horses are just showing so much speed in this race. It almost seems like they're
at 5 furlongs, though.
Right. Yeah.
At 5 furlongs, that's what you're going to see. But he's to your point, right? How many horses is he passing down the stretch? You don't see a whole lot here. Yeah. And starting out in front, that's what's going to happen. Conditioning. Like who are you gonna?
We don't seem to have a lot of finishers in this race. You know what I'm saying? That which is even the 4, the 4 is is always there, but doesn't like to finish.
Right. And maybe this is the race.
Yeah, this could be the race.
Yeah, it's gonna be the race for one of them. We know that.
Yeah.
Got 4 minutes to post, Sean. I did the first 2 races.
Yeah.
If you want, I can push the button and you can take this one and do with it what you want.
I got the play. I think I got the play that's going to get us home.
All right. Let me press the button.
Okay. So I'm going to do a $2 key box exacta, right? It's a $12 bet. So I'm going to use the 3. So 3 has to come in first or second here, folks. With the 4 5, and 10.
4, 5, and 8.
10.
Okay, 4, 5, and 10.
Yeah.
As soon as you said the last number, I thought I was hitting some other number, and I hit the mute button, so I was guessing.
Yeah.
Okay, so $2. Let's see, what is that? That's going to be 12 total.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, press that out there. I'll take it out of the kitty. Now we're down to 74. I've not heard from Tim today.
Oh.
Right? Haven't heard from Tim. Hope everything's good.
Yeah, exactly.
Have you heard from Tim?
No, I haven't. No.
Yeah.
Let's see here. Let's see. Yeah. Let's see what I can see here. I don't think I have yet. No.
All right.
Tim doesn't want to talk about Dan Bourbon. That's maybe that's. I think that's both of the hosts don't want to talk about Dan Bourbon.
I just talked about Danon Bourbon.
Yep.
So I got that out of the way. I got that off my chest. It's time for me to move on. Would love. Oh my gosh. This, you're just asking for it, Jenny. I mean, really? Come on. We're better than that, aren't we? Just kidding. All right. We got ourselves a Curtis Stennett bet here. Try Keen the 3 first. And then second, he likes the 2, the 4, the 5, and the 8. Good luck to you there. All right. Cliffy Shades. Main selections here for Cliffy Shades are the 1, the 4, and the 5. Yeah. Jenny, you always ask for a 10. We know. All right. Who else we got here? Someone up here in the house. Oh, I had it. It didn't add. There we go. Playing the 1, dismiss. Don't dismiss wire to wire at 33-1. I mean, that last race he's had a couple here where he's been really, really close.
Yeah.
But the one to look at is the one at Keeneland.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. Hey, Ian, how are you? Yeah, that could be the one. You know, so many times this race we see like speed. What can often happen is like the 5 jockeys say, "Oh, I'm not going to be the one," and then they all pull back, and then one just goes. You know.
Right. They're loading up now. 1 try 3 with 4, 5, 7, and 8 for Beverly.
Good luck, Beverly.
3 exact key box with 3, 5, 7, 9, and 10. Good luck to Uncle Sully. Likes the 3. And Jenny Mac, of course, we've got a Jenny Mac.
Hey, Sully.
Exact box 4, 5, 7, and 8 with the win place in the 4 and the 7. And finally, we're getting close to loading up here. So Woodsman Mentor likes the exacta with a 3, 1, 5, 10, 11. And Bodick looks 3, 4 to me. Okay, there we go. We're almost loading up to 11 now.
Yep.
Go back to our bet.
Look at the
Sean
1
Patrick
going
Nolan bet for the night.
Look at all the speed trying to go.
1 shot out like a cannon there.
Yeah, look at this. The 8 did not get out.
Soul Man is challenging the 1 right now. Both of them sitting at 20-1 and 23-1, respectively, with Timothy. Oh, there we go. A couple more challenges in here as they turn around. This is going to be a very fast race. Very fast race, ladies and gentlemen. The 1 still out in front like a shotgun. Soul Man still pressuring there. The 11 horse. It looks like it's going to be those two. So whoever liked the number 1 horse here coming back is Gypsy Yard at 3-1. Very quick there now. Is he going to have enough to make it in to beat those 2 horses? No, it looks like the 1 horse Dismiss is going to hang on. Or is he? Hold on. No, the 4.
No, the 4.
I thought the 1 wrapped up. Did I jinx it?
Wow.
Apologies to those I jinxed. Holy crap. Where did the 4 dig down and find that?
3-2. Make it look like
4 for fun.
Thought Jose would follow the 4, but apparently did not.
Yeah, no kidding, right? Or the 7.
Didn't even put his horse in the race.
The 4 just found another gear altogether. Look at those. Look at that stride. Whew.
Yeah. In great call on the 1. 33-1.
Great call on the 1. Hopefully,
he went from 33-1 to 20-1. The 1 went from like 35-1 to 20-1.
Wow. Someone liked that horse. Someone got some information.
The 3 get blocked here? No, just took him back and didn't even do anything with him. Okay.
Yeah, never found a lane.
No.
5 furlongs, man. It's tough to find.
Yeah, I thought he would find oh, good job, Sorty.
Yeah.
Great call in on the 1.
Yeah.
And that was a great call.
Yeah, whoever called the 1.
That was a great call.
Sleeping on the 11 at 19-1.
Hey, Jen Ochoa.
There. Oh, Jen Ochoa. Hello. Good to see you as always.
Oh,
4,
Woods had exacta 3 with the 1, 5, 10, 11. The damn 1 gets up, but his 3 is nowhere to be found.
That sucks. That sucks.
Sorty said sleeping on the 11 at 19-1. Oh, wow. Yeah, that was wow. That was one of those races where you just, yeah, the 4 looked, I mean, it had been running it so much better, but the speed up front.
Yeah, yeah.
And then the 8 didn't get out at all.
The 4 definitely felt like the best one.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah. I'm going to close this down here.
Yeah, the 8 didn't get out at all. And I think that changed the race a lot because I thought the 8 would go for the lead. And the 8 didn't do anything.
Ooh, Bobby D came close.
Bobby D came very close.
Oh, here we go. Exacta box 3, 4, 1, 11 with the win on the 11. So he got his exacta. Good job, Bobby.
Great job, Bobby.
You're just saying that the 11 didn't hang on for the win, I think.
Yeah,
if I'm reading
right,
that right, Bobby. That's my exacta. I wish the 11 would have held on for, I'm guessing he means for the win there. Great job. Yeah, 4 with 11. Sorry, 4 with the 1 that pays 22 on a $1. So great job there.
That's great.
Yes. The 4 did get the win there. Quad Sally. I think that's Quad Sally, if I'm saying that right. Yeah, 4-1. James White with a double. There we go.
Close, but so exactly.
Yeah, pretty close to turning the page on this one.
Yep. On that one. Yep. You say good night. On that one. I couldn't tell there was so much speed up there, you know.
Yeah.
I thought it was gonna be 3-4, And then I saw the 4 making a move. I'm like, okay, Jose, follow him, and he never did. They had the pace up front.
Yeah, Jose on turf is usually a very solid play, especially at Churchill. But yeah.
But we turned the page, right? We turned the page.
I think we can officially turn the page, right? Did
Yes.
they have it official yet? Okay. If people are starting to cash tickets, we can officially turn the page. Yep.
Yes, absolutely.
All right. So we're on race 4.
Yes, we are.
Race 4, 1 mile allowance for a purse of $76K for 4-year-olds and upward, which have started for a claiming price of $20K or less in the years 2025 to 2026. Ooh, love me some rules.
Yeah, this is
Let's see. Front runners winning today. That was a closer. That was on turf, though. Keep in mind that was on turf.
That was a turf.
Was a closer.
Turf.
Yeah. I'll let you answer.
By the way,
wasn't
it funny formula? It happened once again. How I was saying on our thing on Saturday, before the Derby, right?
Yeah.
The so many people handicap what the track is doing that day for the Derby, but the Derby is like no other race in the place because you have to go for the position in that quarter mile. The pace will always be faster in the Derby than any other race that day. Around 2 turns because they only have a quart. You have to, with 20 horses, you have to establish position or you're gone. It's amazing how that happens.
I mean, the horses that came in first and second, though, they established position, but it was in the back.
Right? Yeah, no. But that's what I'm saying. But you'll get a faster pace up front because the front runners, they have to establish position or they're done. In the first quarter of a mile. And that's why we always get a fast pace up there.
Yep.
That was blistering.
It was. It wasn't the fastest we've seen, but still
a
mile and a quarter.
Still
20 horses or so. Yeah, it's quite a bit. All right.
All right. So how many minutes we got here? We got 19 minutes to go. But what an amazing Belmont that's going to be.
Saratoga Mont.
Yep, Saratoga Mont. One more time. Yeah, right, Jenny, that was. And can I just say to my friend Sherry DeVoe, well done, girl. Well done.
Absolutely.
I love that horse. Even the foreman knows, even in the preps, I'm like, I know he starts and stops, but if he just puts that one run together, I said he can beat this group.
Yeah. What was that first race that you really liked him in? Was it Smarty Jones?
And New Orleans, no. But even in the Louisiana Derby, which is 1 3/16 miles, yes, he stopped, but he started again and he was coming back on again at the line. You know what I'm saying? And I said, if they can just if Jose can just get one run out of this horse, he'll be right there at the end. Renegade ran a huge race. I mean, absolutely. I mean, got pinballed, got everything, and still ran like a monster race.
Yeah,
he was amazing. Back. Oh yeah,
he pushed back.
My boy Junior got. I mean, he was absolutely full of run, and then one of the horses just absolutely just knifed right into him and stopped all his momentum. And he still got up for 4th, but he was the Wallaby was full of run, and if he had a straight path, he would have been right there at the end too. That's gonna be a fun Belmont.
Yeah, for sure. All right. So who do you like in this race here?
All right. Yeah, this is an interesting race. Well, obviously, I think we have to go to the rail. Obviously, 3 to 5, Awesome Ruta. I mean, that was my first pick. I mean, this horse is just what I like about this horse is that Joe Sharp claimed this horse.
Yeah.
Claims him from Remington Park, then brings him to fairgrounds on the grass and wins. Then runs him at Keeneland and wins. And
Yeah.
So not only does he like he can run on different surfaces, he likes different tracks. You know what I mean? So I think right there, I mean, I think the race definitely goes for him. If you said anyone else, I think it'd be, Lion. Now you could say maybe he bounces off those, and then you could definitely do that. But and Trusty Rusty really took a shot at him at Keeneland. If you watch the race, and he just wasn't good enough to beat him. So interesting. I'm seeing right now the one's at 4-5, the other one's 2-1. I mean, I can't believe anybody who in these two horses. I mean, they look like definitely like the horses to beat for sure. If you need have a bit of a long shot here for a third pick, obviously
What was your second horse there? The 6?
Yeah, the 6. Yeah. But he took a run at him and still couldn't.
Trusty
But
Rusty.
yeah, but you have Louis Saez up today, which is no slouch at all, and you should give him a good trip.
Right.
If there's a horse that maybe would be of interest here, would be to me Pappy's Revenge, Victor Carrasco on the outside, a little bit of speed at least, versus much better, and allowance 35,000 at Oaklawn. At least he held place. I mean, I'm just looking for third here and saying,
Yeah.
And then obviously the 3 was my fourth pick, and he's down to 9-2. Obviously, a lot of people think in the Jason Cook Bejarano duo, who are 29% at Churchill Downs together, and coming down to a group that I think he's 3 for 4 at Churchill Downs. So obviously he loves the track and in the money. So I think that's interesting. But yeah, at a mile, I think it goes to the 1. The 6 was my second choice, but I'd be a little bit weary of him only because he likes to come in, behind the group. But definitely that Keeneland race was a big race. So I am. What am I? I am 1,
6,
6, 9, and 3.
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah. Pantilla. Hey, Dilla.
Right. So I got word that Riders Up Tim is not going to be able to join. He'll try to join in the comments section.
Okay.
So, Sean, I will have to check out after this race, probably.
Yeah,
and then
I got it. I got it.
If you're good to go the rest of the night, awesome. If not, understand that as well.
No, I got it. Yep, I got it.
Cool. Okay. And I'll take this race and then I'll hand it back to you.
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
But yeah, I'm going through it right now on my own with a fine-tooth comb.
Yeah.
Trying to figure out the play here. I think I might do something simple with this one.
Beverly's got a $2 exacta box 1369 and $1 dry box 1369. Good luck, Beverly.
Good luck, Beverly.
Sorty's got 1 and 6 in the pick 5. I think the 1 romps this field, honestly. Yep, very well good. The 3 is intriguing, but he's only running a lot of the short distances.
Yeah. The 3? Yeah, I like the 3, actually. Yeah. Spoiler alert, I like the 3. I'm monitoring these pools right now. Yeah. Monitoring these pools.
Joseph, if you're lucky, they don't run until tomorrow. You're safe. We'll just do a preview show.
Doing simple all night, drop the hammer. I got to have the right race for the right hammer. In terms of simple, like I'm not doing any trifecta key box or anything like that. Yeah, I'm not doing any like, doing more straightforward stuff.
Yeah.
3 horses here, simple box there, no big deal. You're gonna have a new nickname, Sean Solo. Sounds like Han Solo.
Yeah, exactly. Yep.
We'll be betting horses. Yeah. I got you. All right. How many minutes to post
May the
here?
4th be with you.
I got some time. May the 4th be with you. All right. Who haven't we gone through yet? Evening News definitely looks like he's going to be a pace setter here.
Yeah.
But will he be able to maintain? We're looking at this Keeneland, his last time out here. Pace, fade. Did well at Turfway in this race. Not so well this race here, but there's been a couple where he's actually performed pretty well. Here at Churchill Downs, pace, fade, going the distance. And I'm looking for a second place horse. Like you said, Sean.
Yeah, sure.
It seems like Awesome Ruda. Definitely going to be a horse to look for here, right? In first place.
No doubt. Yeah.
I do like Cooper. Yeah, it's 7 furlongs. The mile seems about right. Anytime this horse gets stretched out more, last couple times something like went wrong. I don't know. I'm trying to figure out what went wrong for Cooper in last time.
Yeah.
IDK. Yeah, I get it. I don't know. So IDK, that's got to be a jockey change. IDK is a scratch. Sorry, not a jockey change, a scratch. Calicanthus, the 5 horse, currently sitting at 27-1. Does this horse have a chance? Been at OP a bunch of times. All weather, turf. Okay. Definitely got to be a horse that's pressuring the pace. It's kind of an intriguing horse. Calicanthus.
Yep.
Done pretty well last couple times. Trusty Rusty. There we go.
Feisty.
Solid second. Non-fungible. Up and down. Seems to like Turfway a little better than some of these other tracks. Mountaineer. Am I reading that right? Ooh. Moving on. See, My Blood is a scratch, and then Pappy's Revenge. Yeah. Let's see. All right. All right. I think I know what I'm going to do, and I'll press the button.
All right.
Where's my button? All right. All right. $5 Zach with either the. Hold on, I can do this. I think I got it here. Hold on. One moment, please. Please hold. So I'll make sure I got this right.
Technical
Take a look at the
difficulties.
pools.
Sully, fine, I'll do it. Exact box 129.
All right. I'm gonna add on something a little fun here. We got enough in the kitty. We got 8 races.
Yes.
Let's have some fun with this. So it's gonna be 15 total for this bet.
Oh.
We're doing a $5 exacta with 1 on top. And then so Keen the 1 on top.
Yeah.
Underneath, it's either going to be 3, 5, or 9. We're going to skip over the
No.
6. The 6
Okay.
too chalky. We're going to go for one
Okay.
of the ones that we both like that could be long, and I'm throwing in the 5 for fun. So there's a
Okay.
couple different ways this could play out. The one over the 3 is worth 7. Over the 5 is worth 31, and over your 9 is worth 13.
All right.
And that's on a $1 bet. So you multiply it times 5 for what we would get on our payout. There we go. Have some fun with that.
Like it. There you go.
I'm taking the 5 purely based off of liking what he did in the last race at
Yep.
Oaklawn and building on that. I see a little bit of a progression there.
Yeah.
With current trainer. All right, Sean, I'm going to drop off.
Okay.
We can cash that ticket.
Yeah.
Look,
all right, bud.
I don't think you need me for this one. I'll check
No,
in.
we're gonna get you home.
Right.
Exactly. Yep.
See ya.
See you, buddy. All right. And then there's just one. We're in the Junior Alvarado hat tonight. See if it brings us some luck here. Vice got Church Downs race, small double, 6 with the 3, 10, 11. Good luck, my friend. Hiding in the bushes. Curtis is trying keying the 1 first and second with 2, 3, 6, 7. Good luck, my friend. What do we got? We got 5 minutes to go here until race 4 of an 8 race card. Did anyone have a standout horse? Obviously, TO with his TKO of the people in the sprint raised a lot of people. Did anyone have a performance that they really liked on Derby Day that stood out to them other than the Derby? I'm being biased, but I think Stark Contrast is just going to keep getting better and better and better and better. Now that Flavian's riding him, I think he'll be even better. So I'm greatly looking forward to his thing. Let's see, Attila's got 6 to win at Churchill Downs. Good luck, my friend. I'll always run her. Great. Oh, hey, Rod, how are you? She is the goods. She is the absolute goods, my friend. That was impressive to see. For sure. James White's got a tri-key 1 with the 5, 6, 7 and win in place on the 5 and the 7. Good luck. Jenny's got, let's see, exacta 1 with 2, 5, 7, 9 and $3 for fun. Double 2 with the 1, 3, 5, 8. Go get them. Yes, they did listen to Mike this time, Hot Rod. Thank God. Yes, we kept him on the turf, and he looked mighty, mighty impressive. And I think he's just going to keep getting better, which is very exciting. So, if you want him, yeah, he wasn't happy at all. It was a small quarter crack. I mean, like the smallest quarter cracks. I don't and for them to do that, and he was walking absolutely fine. I mean, it was almost like not even a radar, one. And it wasn't even a quarter. I would say it was a penny crack. It wasn't even a quarter crack. I mean, it was so small, and they had taken care of it. They had taken care of it, and he was doing fine, and they still scratched him. So that whole between the last weekend at Keeneland and last week with the Derby, these stewards are. I'm all for safety. I am all for safety. If I'm glad they're doing more than less, you know what I'm saying? Like if they don't think of horses, but this is a little bit over the line, and on what they're doing, and so. But I'm all for safety and I'm all for that. But at what point do you say, okay, enough is enough of this? That was ridiculous, Hot Rod. And Junior does not very often swear at people, but how much the best was that horse? I mean, like tons the best in that race. And for the sergeant, he lost so much ground, and still almost won. That's you know, but it should be interesting to see, you know, what the Maeza was so much the best. Yeah, even after the gate opened, I mean, and look at him, and no one was really closing on that track, and he closed like, you know, amazing. So, yeah, if you were them, I mean, good Lord, you know, I mean, how mad would you be? That crazy, but yeah, and what a great start though. What they did though is smart. The owners just said they didn't complain. It was a great first race for him. They were really using it and he still ran extremely well. Don't take the money away. Just let him go. And then, but they should, with the stewards. Who? Great question, Hot Rod. No, I don't think we will. Unless, but here's the problem, is that you could see them in the Whitney, because you have to, I mean, you have to give both connections the chance to win these big races. So you may see them in the Whitney together. You know, I think he's got a duty from the owners. John Sheriff's wanted Baeza to go to Billy Mott versus anybody else. And he's doing what's best for the horse. So I wouldn't be surprised to see both of them in the Whitney, but it should be interesting to see how. But I don't think you'll see them much together. That's the only race I think that maybe you'll see the two of them in, because you got to give your horses a chance for the big ones, and to take it away just because you have another horse is a little bit, I think, unfair. They're going into the gate. Good luck, everybody. We'll be doing the play-by-play. Bodek's got 2 with 1-5-6-3 at Church. Good luck, Bode. Danny doesn't think the one can lose. Yep, I'd be quite shocked if he does. If I said Junior went blonde and got out of the character, he'll be back. What I'm hearing is Knightsbridge did not like that Churchill track at all. And they're off. And we got a mad scramble for the lead. I think that's the 7 on the outside. Whoa, somebody got kicked way back to the back. And as soon as we see the drone shot here, I believe that's the 7 on that's the 2 and the 2 and the 7 on the outside. The 1 is right behind them there in the third. The 3 are right on the outside. The 6 and the 9 trailing them all. 22 and 1. We're flying up front as Evening News and Non-Fungible. They are ding-donging on the front there. We got the 6, Trusty Rusty, sitting right on the inside. We got the 1, Awesome Ruda, sitting now, beginning to try to make a move. The 9 in the back. And then we have the 3 on the outside. 44 and 4. Someone's going crazy up front. Here's the 2, but the 7's right there with the 1 about ready to pounce on the outside. We're going now. The 1's starting to make his move. Now the backfield trying to make their move. Down the stretch they come. The 7 still in the lead, but the 1 is taking the lead. But here comes the 6, Trusty Rusty, trying to run him down. The 3, absolutely nothing in the stretch. But it's the 1 still in the lead, but Trusty Rusty will not go away. It's Awesome Ruda, Trusty Rusty, Awesome Ruda, hanging on. Trusty Rusty, I just can't pass the 1. It's 1, 6, 9, and 5. So basically, Trusty Rusty is journalism, and Awesome Ruda is sovereignty, only a little bit closer. Nice call, Jenny. Made it a little closer than I thought it was going to be. I thought he'd beat him again by like 2-3 lengths, but he, to his credit, at least put in quite the effort there. Did not think it was going to be that close. I thought the one would win by a comfortable 3-4 lengths, and he made it interesting. That's for sure. Attila was on the 6th. Well, for second there, Attila, I thought you might actually have something there. I mean, but then the one reminded the 6th that I know you're not passing me again. You tried, but no. This is my show. I have Jose on my back. I'm not. This is Churchill Downs. I'm not losing. And our bet was 1-3-5-9, but unfortunately the 6 got in our way there on our bet. Unfortunately. We got macked. Yep, you got macked. You got macked attacked. Yeah. Return of the Mac. That was a good race, though. I did not expect that. I was kind of thinking the 6 would go away, and he more than stayed his ground there. He's getting closer. Woods had 165 try. Oh, good job, Woods. Look at this. Yeah, baby. We're loving that. Look at that, 165. Ice. Oh, the 9. Oh, I thought the 5 got third. The 9. Oh, so close, man. Oh. I thought the 5 got the 9. That's right. The 9 beat him at the wire. Oh. That's brutal, bud. Oh, yeah, I just saw that. That's a bad beat. That is a bad beat. Oh. Who's the 9 there? 9 was... Yeah, Pappy's Revenge. Yeah. Yep. I actually got my try. Exactly. That was my top 3. It was 169 with the 3 running nowhere, but that was my top 3. I thought Victor could maybe get in the trifecta there. Love to see Victor riding in Kentucky now. I think he's going to do good down there. But we still have 4 races. What do we got? Yep, there are 4 races left, including we got a 6 furlong maiden claiming 6 furlong race coming up. And here's the pace for everybody. 169 try, $11.54 for 50 cents. Not bad at all. 16 exact to 1080. Wow, I think that's a gift. I really do. 4-1 with those two. That's quite a gift. Hi, Irene. How are you, my friend? I did very good, Irene. I am, for some reason, I ended really strong. I had the ice cold exact in the Oaks and the race beforehand, but for some reason I do not do well on Oaks Day as nearly as much well as I do on Derby Day. Derby Day I had a really good day. Oaks Day, I did not do so hot, but I finished strong, and that momentum carried into the next day, which was key. But I did not. The first like 6-7 races on the Oaks Day, I didn't have a clue. I kept coming in second and third. I could not get a winner, but turned it around on Derby Day, so I was very happy about that. And then here's a question: is anybody going to the Preakness out there? I am not. I am going to the Belmont. Yes, I will, Mike. I will be there both days, my friend. Look forward to seeing you, sir. Yeah, I hear you. But hey, you still came out ahead, Irene. That's all that counts. Yeah, Golden Tempo was my long shot pick. I love that horse since he's always been in my top 5 for with that horse they didn't have to win. I think we're seeing that more and more, by the way, for people going forward. You don't have to win your prep races to win the Derby. You just got to keep moving forward to win the Derby. And I think that's a big thing now, because Justify is the last horse again to win the Derby after actually winning your last race. So these horses, I think the trainers have kind of figured out you don't have to go all out. You don't have to win your prep races to win the Derby. Just keep moving forward. Keep your horse on the positive track, and then when you get the Derby day, that will come in handy. So I think too many people make this one won this one, this one that won that one. Well, all the winners from their race didn't win. So I mean, now Renegade ran a huge race. So, I mean, Buddy didn't win, and and again another person said, but he was so close. Yeah, but he didn't win. I mean, he ran a remarkable race. He almost won, but if you're betting win, that doesn't help you. Almost doesn't help you. So the streak of winning the last race is slowly going by the wayside here, but it's an interesting streak they got going on. Yep, Savi, that was fun. Oh, okay, yeah, there you go. With your peak performance. Yeah, and hit, yeah. And hit absolutely. Hit it with your peak performance, Win when it counts, baby. That's what it's all about, is winning. My phone just dropped, I apologize. Bring your horse up for the big race. That's what it is. And Pletcher had him ready, even though he came in second. Definitely. The Wallaby was ready. He ran a huge race. I mean, and then the maiden, 70-1. Hello. He's now made $613,000. He's never won a race. So he can either go to the Belmont or he can go in the maiden special race. I mean, he still meets his conditions. You know what, Attila? I don't know if you saw the preview of the Bluegrass. I said Further Ado is going to win this race by 10 lengths. And then he's going to digress. He's going to go to Churchill, and it's a whole new thing. The horse loves Keeneland. Until someone proves this to me that he's a Keeneland horse. I mean, there are horses that love Keeneland and horses that love Churchill. Johnny V had him in a perfect spot. There was no excuses. Johnny gave him the perfect ride, and he just had no horse. I just don't think he likes Churchill Downs. Even the race he won last year, and he did win, he only won by a half length, and that was hanging on by a thread. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, if that's, I think Further Ado, to me, I had him in my thing only because I thought Johnny would give him the perfect trip, and he gave him a perfect trip, just had no horse. but I wouldn't throw further ado out in terms of like going forward, because he may just simply just not like Churchill Downs. But I mean, obviously, by the way, the Breeders' Cup is at Keeneland, so don't throw him out down there, because he loves Keeneland. So the connections, I bet the connections, what they're going to do with him is build a program that just gets him back to Keeneland. And imagine him in like the Breeders' Cup Mile. At Keeneland. Ooh. On the dirt. Ooh, hello. That could be his race. He just goes to the lead and says, "See you later. I'm on my favorite track." But yeah, but I think that's just a case where he just loves Keeneland and doesn't like Churchill. And that happens to a lot of horses. They love Keeneland or vice versa. They love Churchill but can't run at Keeneland to save their lives. It happens. So let's see. We got 15 minutes until race 5 here. We got a scratch of the 2 Cookies run. And we got a full field of 10 here, because that one's out. That's an interesting betting going on here. We'll go over it. Yeah, but stark contrast, I just love the way he moves forward. And as Hot Rod said, we kept him on the turf, not on the dirt, which I think is fantastic. I think he's going to have a really good summer and fall coming up for sure for the Ammermans. The one trip I did not like was the other Ammermans horse, Test Score, who was kept 6 wide throughout the entire race and was never given a chance in the race. He was parked 6 wide the whole way around and just had absolutely no chance. So I think you just throw a big giant X around Test Score's race there, and watch out for him in Saratoga, because he likes Saratoga. So remember that about Test Score. And by the way, did anyone see Antiquarian? Yeah, no, I agree, Hot Rod. I mean, he was 6 wide the whole way around. I just shook my head the entire race, watching the race, saying, "What are you doing? What are you doing? Why are you staying out there? Why are you staying out there? He's got no chance out there." And he didn't. He just absolutely packed it in, because he was 6 wide around the whole time. I just didn't get that at all. But did anyone see? I know it's field of 4, so let's not go crazy. But Antiquarian went crazy on coming back. Looked great at Aqueduct, blowing Bishop's Bay away. So we got a fun year coming up for Antiquarian. It's gonna be fun to see. Mike's got the 5 in this coming up race. I like it, Mike. Mike's like, keep on the track, baby. We've got 12 minutes till race 5 here. Let's look at this race, shall we? 6 furlongs, maiden 30,000, purse 57 for maiden. Fillies and mares, 3-year-olds and up 3-year-olds. Yeah, this is an interesting race here. If you look at the couple of interesting horses here, I really like the 1. Is it El Lamp? Is that what it is? Eddie Keneally, Ben Curtis. I love the horses this horse was running against. And lost to Lucy McGee on the turf. Throw that out. This is dirt. But then lost to Freaks Go, Bella Ballerina, and Paving. Hello. What would they be in this thing? 1 to 100? And there'd be no show wagering or possibly place betting if they were in this field. And they'd all get claimed. But they're not in this field. I just think this horse has found the right sandbox with the right group of friends. And I think this horse is going to be very hard to beat. Second, again, some interesting odds going on right now. No Room for Mischief is right now at 7-5 off a 10-1 morning line. And he came in second to Scott's Law in a restricted maiden race for Kentucky breds at Churchill. So he clearly has an affinity. But interesting, Sheehy gets put on, who's over 20 with only 2/3. That's not to me what I want at that price. The 11 is Hot Gamer. That's my second pick. Asmussen. But when you look at this horse, the key is who's the owner of this field, and it's Sandra Sexton, one of Asmussen's. Put in the right spot, almost won at Oaklawn. I think he's going to be dead game in this race. I think this is just a plain 1-11. And then the 5, I don't get the 3-2 at all. If you wanted a fourth pick, I'd go to the 10 Rotisserie. Ran a very nice second place at Keeneland at the 7 furlongs, but hasn't run well at Churchill Downs in 2 races, so may not like the track, but I'm just looking for a fourth horse. But yeah, so I am 1, 11, 10, and 5 in the spot. Joe Talon was a really good handicapper, and having been on the bench, it's amazing. He told me I was with him for about 20 minutes at Keeneland, and he was telling me, he said, just listening to the other handicappers, what he's learned to look for is that never mind as a jockey, just as a handicapper, like angles, pedigree, like all this stuff. I mean, he said when you're doing that, he said, obviously you're looking at that, but just to the level of extent. And I think Joe's become such a better handicapper having had this opportunity. And he's run, and so I think he's a really good handicapper. He's got a bright future. He'll end up somewhere. Joey's really good. Bishop's Bay ran a bad race there. Well, yeah, I mean, coming back from Saudi, you always can have the bounce factor, but 24, he had the lead in 24 second quarter, and Antiquarian just blew by him like he was standing still. So I kind of don't know if he's the same one there. Yeah. Now, interesting. I don't know if you guys saw this. I don't know what's going to become of this, but the lady, the CEO who basically got rid of racing for FanDuel, got canned. She got fired. So what does this mean? Are they bringing racing back, or what are they doing? And right before the Derby, which is really brilliant, when you have all your bets going through the system and you fire everybody like a month before the Derby, that's really brilliant. So you go right into the Derby picture with everyone saying we lost our jobs, But yes, that would be interesting to see what comes of that. Beverly's got a $2 box, 1-8-10, 11 and 11, and a $1 try box, 1-8-10-11. Good luck, Beverly. Yeah, he'll end up somewhere, Mike, for sure. And Bobby D, my man's got a 5-1, 11-3, and win on the 3. Good luck, Bobby. Yeah, we're just 7 minutes to post. And I am just quite simply here. I'm going to put our pick up here in 1 second. There we go. Official pick. And just simply doing a $5 exacta box, 111. I just think it's simply these two horses and everybody else. Yeah, no, I know. Yeah, the app did not help at all. Right. Yeah. Right, Bobby. The app will still be going, but I'm saying, but it should be. There was supposed to be a big meeting. Do I like anything at Woodbine this weekend, Beverly? That is a great question. I will check for you in a second. I do. For sure. We almost got Emma that last week. Oh my God. I thought Emma was going to win the race, and she just missed, but paid great across. So yeah, but our official bet this race, folks, is a $5 exacta box, 111. I just think they're the two best horses here. Go with that. You know, Asmussen and Eddie Keneally group. Attila's got that's in 1 and 8 horses to win. Good luck, my friend. Yeah, Beverly, I'm going to look for you, my friend. Let me see what I can gather here for you. They're starting to run their big races now, which is exciting. They're longer races now. They're out of the 5 furlong jam. J Worm's got 111, 111.10. Ice cold. J Worm. Cliffy Shades has got a main selections 1-5-10. 8 ball going to drop a quick pick. Race 5, 11 with the 1-3-7-8. Super. Like it. Good luck, my friend. As the horses make their way with 4 minutes to go. Yeah, this is going to be an interesting week for Laurel. What is it? Only 4,000 people can go? Is that what it is? Wow. It's just not big enough. That's the problem. All right. Let me see if I can find something from me here. Today is the 7th. Yes. A lot of sprints this weekend, Beverly. I'm not loving that. There's a lot of sprints this weekend. Suddenly, the longest race we got this week. We got 1 mile and 16th race, and the rest are all, which I'm not thrilled about, but the horse of the year, Little Teddy's coming up on Saturday. May need one, but that race is too short. I don't like that one. All right, let's see. 4,700. Thanks, Jenny. Yeah, there's nothing. You can't put anything in the middle of the place. There's no tents, you know. Win it plays 6, 9, 10, and the exact box 6, 9, 10, 11. Good luck, James. Kurz is tri-keying the 1, first and second with 3, 5, 8, 11. Yeah, they do run tomorrow. Yeah. There's 1 mile and 16th race. Yeah, if anybody on Saturday, like one more brew in the last race for the old Williams Pietro and Kevin Attard. The rail horse, One More Brew, race 9 on Saturday. That would be I like that horse. I think that's the perfect spot for that horse. Let's see. Boddick's got 10-11, 3-1 at Church. Rick Alford's got a 1-11 all trifecta. You go, Rick. We can all win together. That's great. They're getting ready to go to the gate here with 1 minute to go. So 3 races. Thank you to everybody for joining us as always tonight. Love having you. What's everybody drinking tonight? I got my sparkling ice as usual here in the cocktail lounge. I got a picture today of my buddy Coke Zero. There you go. I got a picture of my buddy Nearly today. He's doing great. He's on the farm walking around. Everybody. He's doing just fine. Had a slight bone bruise on his thing, but he's doing great. And love it, Jenny. But Nearly's doing great. And he will hopefully be back at Saratoga and Belmont very soon. So in a month or so, hopefully he'll be back up on the barn ready to resume. Raphael has been doing good so far, Woodbine. Yeah. A little struggle early. My boy Ryan Munger's been riding really well. And Keve. All right. We're getting to the gate here, and finally we keep going in circles here. I know we're getting dizzy here watching this thing. Still don't get the 5 3-1. If he beats me, fine. Giving the liver a rest after a long weekend. I hear you. Don't blame it at all, Jenny. You'd swear this was a $750,000 race the way they've been circling this group. We're starting to head to the line now. Rebecca Hilton owns the one. Her colors kind of remind me of the Ammerman colors a little bit. We're starting to head towards the gate finally. Getting some horses in the gate. Late scratch, number 5. Late scratch. I didn't even like the way that horse was warming up. Late scratch. I think that makes the 1-11 even more likable, unless you like the 3. And they're off. And it's the 1 going for the lead on the inside, the 3 right there, the 11 right on his outside. Then you got the 10 right in between them. And then you get the 9 right on their outside, the 4, the 6, and the 8. But it is the 1 Lamp who's on the lead right now. The 3 Peditel right in the middle. Hot Gamer trying to move up on the outside. The 9, Lindy Can, trying to see if Lindy can indeed. 22 and 3, another hot pace coming up here. We got the 1, we got the 3, the 11 seems to be completely pulling out of the race. We got the 9, Lindy Can at 13 to 1, taking over the favorite. Can the 1 bounce back here? Down the stretch they come. As the 1, Lamp, just taking over the race right now. We got the 9, Lindy Can, trying to hold on for second. We got the 3 coming down this. That's the 10, Rotisserie, trying to come up for the second award, but it's going to be all 1. And down the stretch, 1, 10, 9, and 8. 11 completely pulled right out of the race. That was interesting. Rotisserie, Tyler Gaffilio. Well, I got the exacta, but that was not the way it, exactly. I played my 1 over the 3, but I did not get the 11 was, you got the 1 and the 11 fell completely out. But Attila got the 1. Good job, pal. Yeah, I like the 10 underneath. That was, as soon as I saw the 11 coming out, I said, oh boy, we're in trouble. Who had it? Let's see. Let's go up. So kudos where kudos is due. 3, 8, 9, 11. No, okay. Bodick had 10, 11, 3, 1. Let me know if you have them boxed, only because I'm just seeing. Let's see. Let's see what we had there. 1, 10, 9, 4, 8. Okay. Did we have it boxed? Let's see here. Bodick, did you box your stuff? 3, 5, 8, 11. Ugh. Let's see here. 1, 11 all trifecta. That did not work, my friend. 6, 9, 10. No. Let's see. 8 ball has super 11 with the 1, 3, 7, 8. Cliffy's main selections were 1 and 5, 10, but the 5 got scratched. Nice job there. Look at Shade. Woo, look at this. If you listen to Cliffy, 1, 5, 10. And what did come in? 1, 10. Ice cold. Exactas. Well done, Mr. Cliffy Shades. Love to see that. JG. Oh, okay. Oh, darn it. JG, how are you, bud? Oh, that's right, Beverly. Look at Beverly. Yeah, baby. 1, 8, 10, 11 box. Love it. Good job, Beverly. That's awesome. A nice 9 to 1 in the back. Have to love that. You look at the horses that Lamp ran against, and look at all the horses that everybody else ran against. I mean, that was like a. You could 3 to 5 was not going to be a secret there. That was great. Good job, Beverly. Good job, Cliffy. Love to see winners in the lounge. soon as I saw the 11 coming out, I said, uh-oh, not good. No bueno. We move on. That was a $10 bet there, so we have to take that out of the kitty there, huh? Womp, womp, womp. Let me see here. Edit. Now we're down to 64. Okay. Go. Save. Go. There we go. There we go. Now we're back. There we go. Next Tuesday is the start for the Cinnaboya. I know, Mike. Yeah, I know. We're having a little meeting on that one, my friends. Stay tuned on that one. We may not start right away on that one. We don't quite know. But stay tuned. Cinnaboya right around the corner. Our great friends out there in the west of Canada. And what did that pay? Let's see. How good is Tyler riding right now? $20.98 exact and nice. And 110.9 trifecta ice cold. $31.91 for 50 cents. Nice job. Do we have a dead heat before? Or is that for Super 5? No, okay. Gotcha. Okay. Has anyone tried to play the Octafecta? I won't even do that. Sully's excited. Sully's excited. Good job, Beverly. 18 million a year. She'll be back. Now, here's the question. Obviously, we'll have to see what the Preakness brings. Who do you think will be the favorite for the Belmont? That's an interesting. Does Tempo be the gold? I think you're my liver screaming. I think and rightfully so. I think Ripoli's horse will be the favorite. I mean, ran a huge race, and they kind of forget that stuff. But no doubt about Renegade will be the favorite for the Belmont. I would think. You think Golden Temp will be? Oh, I don't. I don't, James. I could be wrong. Golden Temple will be right there. I just think there's going to be so many people that say, when are you coming to Woodbine in the summer? Beverly, I will definitely be there for the King's Plate. That is for sure. I will definitely be there that week for the King's Plate. And I'm hoping to get up there again if everything goes on. Dan and Bourbon to win the Belmont. Is this going to be the favorite? I don't think so. But you never know. I've seen stranger things, but yeah, I think Renegade will be the favorite, and Golden Tempo will be right in back, the second and third. If I can get 10, 11 to 1 on Chief Wallaby, I will be thrilled. So we'll keep our eyes on that. But I do think that Renegade will be Oh yeah, he'll have some newcomers, no doubt. Hawthorne ran today, Jenny. I know. I saw that. I was like, wow, Hawthorne. Unbelievable. He will have some newcomers. Oh, roast beef. Oh, thank you, Beverly. So appreciate it. One of the best roast beef sandwiches. Folks, if you ever get a chance to go up to Woodbine, please get the roast beef sandwich. You will thank me. It is absolutely to die for. I heard they did the second and the third floors over. It'd be interesting to see how that all came out, for sure. But thank you very much, Beverly. Yeah, I'll be up there doing America's Best Racing. Only if it's a Kelly's roast beef. Oh, Sully, you're talking my language there. The legendary Kelly's roast beef here in Boston. Legend, folks. There's roast beef, and then there's Kelly's roast beef. And Sully will totally vouch for that on that one. So we have 16 minutes to go race 6 here. Now, this is an interesting race here. I think this is interesting. A mile on the turf. Optional claiming 80,000, non-winners of 2, purse 134,000 for 3-year-olds and up, which have never won 20,000 twice other than maiden, claiming, or starter. This is a fascinating race. And has some very interesting horses. We have the 12 of Scratch. That was my boy in a jam, the Preservationist baby. We have a scratch of the 6 Higgins Boat out of Omaha Beach. All my babies are getting scratched here. And a very interesting field here for sure. I used to think the Saudi tracks were the most beautiful, but those mushroom cloud explosions in the background. Oh, great to hear that, Beverly. I love that, Jenny. Yeah, amazing how it can make it just not seem as scenic. Well, sometimes they say bombs away, and they just took it to the extreme. I'll take Hawthorne over drone attacks. I agree. A great Hawthorne racetrack. The only one still standing. I love how all of a sudden my boy Ian Wilkes, who I adore, I love Ian Wilkes, has become now the turf guru, man. And rightfully so. I mean, how good was what's his name a couple of weeks ago? Good Lord, he could be like a turf phenom. And now you got Pitkin, who's doing the same thing. Ed Josiah is coming up here in the next race. He's 9-5. If gas prices keep soaring, I'll need Bo to sell me a donkey. Bo, do you have any good donkeys available for Feisty to buy so that they can get to the track on the donkey? We're going to start having donkey valets now for our donkeys. Anything to help the sport. Okay, so I looked at this race. This is interesting. Let me know who you guys like, because that can definitely help here. They're actually letting Kenny's horse run here, which I think is very, very kind of him. Yeah, so we're looking at this race. The one is Pineland, Lindsay Schultz, and Julien Leberoux. And this horse had one race at Churchill Downs on the turf and came in second. And interesting, if you look at this horse's lines, fourth, third, and first when Julian has ridden this horse. So clearly he gets along well with this guy. And so that is definitely an interesting thing that I find intriguing about this horse. The number 2, Demolition Duke, Brendan Walsh, Jose Ortiz. Again, this horse has he won with Jose Ortiz at 5.5 furlongs at Churchill, but now going a mile. But almost won this exact thing at a mile with Tyler on board. So that's an interesting thing. Now, Tim has got some family things tonight, so he will be back next week for sure. Just could not. He's going to maybe try to join us in the chat, but sometime. But Clever Mischief. This horse ran a huge race and just missed second in his last race. And this horse ran too good to lose. We got Brendan, we got Tyler. I mean, how can you not like that group? Yes, we even have a Oscar Performance baby here, because I think he drew in, didn't he? Yes, my boy Oscar Performance has drawn in. Ben Curtis, Joe Sharp on the outside. And at least it does drop into the 10, the 12, and the 13 were scratched. But this is to me, this is a fascinating when you look at the different. Hard Headed definitely has a legitimate chance in here. You can buy some of. Bodek's got some donkeys that he would love to sell. So there we go. Yes, this 9 definitely has run some great races. Tyler has been aboard 4 times in a row. Notice he's never run at Churchill Downs, which I think is interesting. But who has run at Churchill Downs is our buddy Hard Headed, who not only draws in, but exactly, yeah. So. And 6-1, I think, is an interesting play here. Pitkin right now at 2-1, and deservedly so. Pitkin definitely looks very tough in here. Claw to the rescue. Here comes Claw to the rescue. Hello, Claw. Thank you for joining us, my friend. Let me see here. The 9's definitely getting some play. Anytime Brendan and Tyler. Brendan has always said if he could ride one jockey every single race, it would definitely be Tyler Gaffilio. They ride well together. We got Vicky Oliver in this race. Oh, we got Ian there. Checking things out. He's very interested in his horse. The 8 looks here. We got Brendan in his jacket there and the jeans with with Tyler. That could be a very likely exacta here. And the horses are now onto the track. Everybody looking good here. Yes, Woodbine roast beef confirmed. Yeah, I know, Jay Worm. Yeah. Jenny Mac's already eaten raviolis, love it. James White's got a win in place 310, exacta box 23510 with a try 32510. Good luck, James. Love that. $11 should be there. I think should be in the mix there. The 9 looking good for Brendan and Ty. I'm just doing a simple bet here for the pool. I'm just doing a $2 exacta box 5, 9, 11. That is the official bet for the $12. Ooh, official. I sound like I'm a Canadian there. Oh, official bet. Congratulations to those Leafs fans that actually got the first pick. I was hoping the Bruins would get that pick, but you got the first pick. Congratulations. Very exciting for the people up there. $2 exacta box. Churchill Dutch in 3 and 4 to win. Good luck, my friend. It's tough and depressing watching people do the same thing and keep losing. That's not good, Lloyd. Feisty Feline's got a 5-9 with 1 5-9 11. Good luck. Bonus got 1 5-9 11 2 at church. Good luck, bud. We're just 3 minutes away. The one is sneakily down to 8 to 1. I'm not doing it for the room, but I'll just tell you that I have what I have is I have the 5 and a try with the 1, 1 9 and 11. Is how I'm playing my try, but I'm not doing that because it costs too much for the room. But that is what I'm playing. One always runs a good race with Julian's on the back of him. Cliffy's main selections. He's been on fire. $11.95. Lloyd, are you referring to us that we only win on days that the streams aren't on? Cliffy's main selections are 11, 9, and 5. Two minutes to post. Into the thing. Now, there you go, Irene. Now, if you like it, 3, 4, 9, 11. That's not a lot to. Oh, yeah. I hear you. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I hear you. Free Lloyd. Lloyd's fine. Lloyd's not going anywhere. Don't worry about Lloyd. I just didn't know what he meant. Free Bo. Free Bo's donkeys. Exactly. And we're slowly getting to the. Now we're making our way to the turf here. Oh, the famous Loblolly Stables colors in this race. I haven't seen them in a long time.
What's up again, Sean?
Hello, sir.
Whew.
Coming live from. Everybody get their Grubhub orders in, please. Is that
Yeah.
Yep?
Don't delay. Don't delay.
Don't delay. Exactly. Yep. Exactly. But the
Right.
yeah, we this race, my friend, we have a exacta box 5, 9, 11.
5, 9, 11. That's what we're rooting for here. 5, 9, 11.
Yep.
Sounds good to me.
Hoping that Oscar baby on the outside can maybe get a
Oh. Yes, sir.
hard-headed. I do think Pitkin's going to be very tough in this group, though.
Yeah. Yeah, I was trying to play against him. But yeah, let's see what we can do here. We're about to pop off here.
Yep.
0 minutes to post. I won't even tell you my thoughts on this race because it doesn't matter anymore. A little too late for that.
We're almost all in line. And they're off. And it's the 5 going out for the lead in the middle, the 1 in the inside. We got the 9, we got the 10, we got the 11, we got the 5. Everybody up there on the front of Spirited Races. Julien Leperoux, as he does so well, tries to go out in the lead and take a Marta wire with the 1, with the 10 sitting, Big to Do sitting right on the outside of him. We got the 9, we got the 5 on the rail, we got the 11, we got the 8 who's just speeding past everybody on the outside. 23 and 1. A spirited duel up front here. We got Los Alaminos quarter horse racing going on up front here. This Big to Do in Pineland. Ding dong. Pineland got bet down to 4-1. Late money on the 1. But they are pounding 46 flat. Can the group come back to the field? The 9, Clever Mischief. Tyler making the first move on the outside. Pitkin right on the rail as they're coming around 46. The 9 trying to make the move. Clever Mischief. Here comes Tyler. Can we get the 5 up on the outside of the 9 continuing to try to make the move? The 11 Oscar Performance Baby trying to close down the middle. The 5, but here comes the 3 to try to get us all. What's the 9 still in front? Oh, come on, get the 3 out of there. Come on, 11. Come on, come back. Come back. No. 9, 3, 11.
Oh, the 3. Luis Saez with S mark.
Luis Saez, S mark.
S mark the spot.
Oliver. Constitution, baby. Oh, my Constitution baby beats me again.
What can you do?
Man,
man?
thought we
What
were
can you
home
do?
there with the
Thought so.
how
Nah,
good are Brendan Walsh and Tyler? They're just so good.
I know. That's what I was gonna say about this race was I really like the 9 because
Yep, they're so
Tyler
good.
on turf with Brendan Walsh. It's a tough combo to beat.
Unbelievable.
And on top of that, it was Into Mischief. And I know it's on
Yeah,
turf, but Into Mischief is just a super sire, right?
yeah,
There's no two ways to beat it.
yeah. No, Zach. Yeah, yeah. Jenny wanted the 3 there. Yeah,
Yeah, see, I did not have the 3.
great pick,
Yeah,
Jenny.
this was
Vicky Oliver's barn is waking up. It's great to see.
Beverly got it. That's gonna pay out nicely.
Yeah,
7 to 2 over
Beverly.
7.
Beverly is on a roll tonight, my friend.
All right, Beverly.
Beverly's showing the Canadians know how to handicap. She's doing fantastic.
34 to 1 on that payout for an exacta.
That's 2 races in a row.
Nice
Tim had
work.
5 with the 2-9. Oh, Tim got in there. 5,
Who's
2, 9,
Tim?
11. Yeah, who is Tim?
5, 2, 9. He didn't have the 3 though. So what? 5, 2, 9, 11.
Yeah,
He had the 11. Those were his picks. He's saying.
yeah,
He
yeah,
had the winner at least.
yeah. And Irene, wait a minute, it was 3, what was it 3, 9, 9, 3? That makes Irene a winner. Look at this. She said that's too many horses to box. Not if you're winning. It is not, Irene. Great job, my friend. Great hit. Great hit. Love to see that. J Worm had an exact. Oh man, 5 with the 3, 9, 11. Oh, that's painful.
Yeah.
J Worm had the right shirt, wrong pew there.
That's right.
Cliffy's picks were 11, 9, 5. Beverly win placed in the 9. Love that. Love that. Showing how it's done. That was a great call by Jay Worm. He just had the wrong horse on. Unless he boxed it. He does box things, so hopefully maybe he had the winner there. Good job to the winners.
The worm.
Oh, Beverly left 11. I know. Cliffy. I thought we had the exact cold there for a second. But Benny Curtis is such a good turf rider. They're underestimated. Someone lost a lot of money on that 1. It went from 10 to 1 to 4 to 1, so the cause just got KO'd.
Was it a call lost? Was it like sitting at 10 to 1 and then dropped?
Yeah, it was like 10 to 1, then it went to 4 to 1 halfway through the race. Well, oops.
Yeah.
Somebody just got a
thoughts and prayers.
Bodek's got a part of the 5 in the next race. All right.
Nice.
We're rooting for you, Bodek.
Yeah. It is official. 9-3-11.
Bummer. Bummer, dude.
Oh, bummer. Huh.
Bummer. We were
Big
so
show
close there. Yeah. There you go, Joseph. Cosmic justice that the cause got took.
That's right. Going to happen to a better group of people, I'm sure.
Absolutely.
Going back to dirt in the next race.
Who's Bretton C. Jones? That's a famous owner. Bretton C. Jones. He's owned a lot of big horses.
Interesting.
I put $5 in your excavator place. Just missed. Yeah. I had him across. I had him across. I was right with you. I thought he was going to run a big race.
Trifecta paid 103. Not too shabby.
Not too shabby.
Let's see. The next race, Irad is replaced on the floor by Florent Giroux.
Florent Giroux for Wesley Ward.
For Wesley Ward. Yeah.
6
that the only-
furlongs restricted.
Restricted.
Yep.
How are we restricted? Are these only Kentucky bred?
Yeah, only Kentucky breds. Yep. Yeah, so what they do is, this is great. What they do, formula, is you have to be 65,000 or less. So
Okay.
some $800,000 like first time purchase can't come in here and
Right.
yeah, exactly. So that's why they call it restricted. You have to be your cost has to be 65 or less.
Okay. Can't be dropping your $250,000 gun runner in
Yeah,
there
right.
just for
Exactly.
fun.
Yes. Yep. These babies are. Yep.
All right.
Yep.
I am just scanning over here, trying to figure it out, see what we like. Yeah, maiden special weight, 6 furlongs on dirt for a 92K purse. 11 horses in, I believe. After, no, can't be. How many scratched? Yeah, only one scratch. 11 horses
Only one
after
scratch.
12.
Only one
Yep.
scratch. Yep.
Only the deuce. Waldo Wave.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, and right now, Mighty Nora is the heavy 3-2 favorite here.
Ortiz brothers don't win big races. Oh, Jenny, you got a sense of humor on you. Tim, did he teach you that?
Yeah, so this is an
Yeah.
interesting race here.
We can't do the Riders Up Tim special in these races because Irad scratched out of all of them.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
Can't do the Ortiz all.
no.
Because this would be a perfect race for it too, looking at who they were going to line up on and everything.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
I don't even know if I want to use the 4 now.
Who
I'm
don't
still
even?
pondering it. Yeah. I am curious to hear who Spin Nation likes in this race.
Yeah. Okay. So in this race, I think this race is a very interesting race for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got a question I can answer here.
Yes.
Hey, Sean, Gavin McKenna will be coming. Oh, that's not a question. Enthusiastic for all Toronto fans. Yes. I can't
Yes.
believe they won the lottery.
Yes.
They're going to have
won the
Austin
NHL lottery.
Matthews and they're going to have Gavin McKenna. Oh my gosh. It's just, there's no justice in this world. Come on.
I know. Now, if they didn't get the number 1 pick, we would have probably had their pick. But
Yeah.
oh well. Exactly.
Yeah.
It's the Maple Leafs. They'll
The Maple
find a
Laughs.
way. They'll find a way. Don't worry about it. All my friends up there say they just break our hearts every year. It's just
But when they do finally win it all, and it'll
it's
happen in
gonna
our
be the
lifetime.
greatest. It is going to be the greatest celebration you have. Oh my God!
It's
That
it's
place
gonna
will
be
go
amazing.
nuts.
That place is gonna go
Toronto
insane.
will shut down. It'd be absolute insanity.
The
It'll be
CN Tower will tip.
Yes, it will. And it will tip right onto Rogers Stadium, right? Which is like it'll fall into Rogers Stadium because it'll tip that.
They're gonna have to play games at the Sky Dome in the next
Yep.
season. Exactly. Okay, enough Canada sports talk here. We are back in Kentucky.
Okay, yeah. So in this race here, my number 1 pick is the outside horse, number 12, Sutura, for Jack Sisterson and Tyler Gaffilion.
Oh,
love the fact that this horse came in second to May Gray, who was actually a stakes caliber horse, and lost by 5 lengths, but led and chased on. Then I like the fact that on the turf, Centeno took her back but came on and just missed and the thing. So what do? They bring her to one of these restricted races at Keeneland at 7 furlongs, loses to Starship Godiva, who's a very good horse, and lost only by 4 lengths. Not a bad loss at all. So now it takes on this group, and I just think she's going to be better than this group. So I think she's definitely the one to me to beat on the outside. And also her double, though slightly smaller, is lower than 8, who was my second choice, Mighty Nora. Commonwealth Stables, Dallas Stewart, Jose Ortiz. This horse, huge second to Witamu, who just absolutely blew the doors off that field, and that was a big favorite. But ran a great race. The only thing is, which is interesting, at Churchill Downs, this horse ran a great race, third in the debut, but then clipped heels and lost his rider in the process. But obviously, nice workouts coming in here. So I think that horse is going to be very tough in here indeed. My third pick, and a little bit of a value pick, is the 10 Little Bit Angel. Here we go, guys. Sean's first time starter using them. My boy Tommy Drury, he knows how to get horses ready. Brian J. Hernandez takes them out. I like the fact that this horse, Candy Ride, gets 11% debut winners. Not bad numbers at all. Candy Ride, who was undefeated. I just think this horse is these are the type of races that Tommy Drury likes. First time Lasix. These are the type of look at Tommy Drury, 44% first time Lasix.
Yeah.
I mean, so if you're looking for a horse that could be the upset the apple cart, I don't think you can look much further than the number 10 here, Little Bit Angel. With
he's
Brian.
close to 20% on debuts too.
Yeah, exactly. So I think that horse is definitely the. So I am 12, followed by 8, and definitely looking for that 10 to spice up everything.
Sean, I don't know if you looked at my tip sheet today.
Yeah.
But the order I had my first 3 in, 8, 12, 10.
Yeah. Boom. I did. I actually did. Exactly. I said,
you did? Okay.
Yeah, I did. Yep.
Spoiler alert.
Yep. And Marv Beatty, Marv's got a 4 with an 8, 10, 12.
There it is. And if I were to give you an option for a 4th horse, because I do think in this race, with this size of a field, I'm going to consider something that may have 4 horses in it.
Yeah.
Who would be your number 4?
Yeah, that would. Don't even.
Okay, I won't. Just kidding. I know you meant the 4.
Yeah, Don't Even would be my 4th.
Okay. I'm going to take it another direction. I know we get value on the 10, but I've got a value play that I kind of like here that is still showing some good value that I might use as my 4th horse.
Okay.
Yeah. From a sire that I really am starting to dig. And I was hoping this sire would be something special too.
Yeah.
And so far we've had some good luck with it. So anyhow,
all right.
I'll reveal that in a moment. Oh, who would that be?
Yeah.
Let's see. 11 minutes to post. I'll reveal it now. So yeah, you heard my top 3 horses. Because Sean just said them all. I had the 8 above the 12. Both of them very similar when I look at their numbers.
Yeah.
I like the race times on both. I like the last race on both, which is something I usually weigh pretty heavily when it comes to maiden races, because there can be a lot of garbage out there, a lot of like horses getting to figure things out. You guys are all experts in the comment section. I don't have to tell you that, but it often, that last race to me has even more weight in it than if this were like an allowance race or a claiming race or something like that.
Yeah.
So those two are 1 and 2 for me in terms of last race.
Yeah.
And then the 10 horse, I mean, ever since I made some modifications to my data model months and months back, and I started pulling in more data on trainers who do well with firsters, because it's a difficult thing with the data models when you're
Yes,
doing maiden
absolutely. Yeah.
special weight.
It's a very big.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you've got a firster coming in. How do you compare that to a horse that's had 1 race, 2 races, 10 races? It's across the board, so it's really difficult to tell. So the 10 jumped off the page at me because, right, you got Candy Ride, which is already
Yeah.
pretty strong. You got, last workout was sub 50 on a 4, not bad.
Yeah.
BJ Hernandez comes up, solid jockey. But then, of course, you've got Thomas Drury. You mentioned all the angles he has on first-time starters, so you got to take all that into consideration. And the 10, especially at the number we're getting the 10 at, opening up at 8-1 and currently sitting
Yeah.
at 10-1.
I agree.
Value on the page.
Value.
Value on the page.
Yeah.
But my little surprise pick here is Gaga's Girl.
Yeah. Yeah.
So,
The Tampa
so I
shipper.
talked. Yeah. So Nick's
Yeah.
Go, the sire. Love Nick's Go. Love me some Nick's Go.
Yes, you do. Yeah.
I love the story that horse became. So last time out, I've got this as the 3rd best race of the whole entire crew here. And really, we only have 2 firsters in here. So we're talking about 9 horses. So I really like the way the horse performed in the last race. Now on her 3rd race, in terms of where this horse is, pace plus close is the thing that I call it. I've got this horse's 3rd. And I also like that this horse sits just off the pace, maybe like 1 to 2 lengths off, depending on the race. Got a little bit of a closing power at the end there, really developing. And the value we're getting on this horse at 20-1.
Yeah.
I'm gonna slap that horse in there. I think this is a great play here. I'm kind of excited to play this one, so I'm gonna
I like it.
punch it in now. The only thing I have to figure out here is between the 8 and the 12, who's my key? I think I'm going to use the 8, but man, I also kind of want to use the 12. I'm going to have to go back and forth on that because you like the 12 a little bit more. Tyler Sisterton.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I'm going to have to think through this. Yeah. Yeah. Maybe I will go 12. I'll play your horse. Let's see, the 12 at 5-2. I mean, we're getting better odds on the 12 here.
Can you do 12-8, 12-8? And then
Oh, that's an option. But I want to leave the door open for an upset here.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay.
All
Yeah.
right.
Like it.
So let me whoops. Okay, let me type it in here. All right, try key box for 50 cents. Go 12 with 3, 8, 10 for a total of $9.
Like
So punch that in. And let's see.
we got
I'm even
Colin
gonna
join us. Hey,
I'm gonna
Colin.
hit this. I went in the wrong order, but you know, I'm on my phone, so
Yeah.
What can a poor boy do here? Yeah. All right, so let's see. Oh, look at
That's the
this.
same question.
So Beverly has pretty
Yeah.
much the same play as us. Beverly, I'm digging it because you got a hot streak going tonight.
She does.
So
Yeah.
So hopefully Tim decided to skip the Preakness and train to Belmont. Of course he did. Thank you, Tim. All right, so here we go. As we talked about, try key box.
Love it.
you and I both like the 12 and
Yeah.
the 8, just in a different
Yeah.
order. And looking at the numbers, you're looking for the safer pick here. Is it the 12 or is
Yeah.
it the 8? I'm also looking at value. Decided, hey, let's go with what Sean says. We'll take the 12. We'll put him in there. So try key box. That horse just has to finish 1, 2, or 3.
Yeah.
Doesn't have to finish first. Then we both like the 8. Very close in terms of both those horses. Like you said, we probably could have gone 8, 12, 8, 12, and then just layered a couple underneath.
Yep. I like, yep.
But let's go for the upset here.
Yep.
Then we both like the 10, the firster from Drury. We're both salivating over that horse, and I like me a Nick's Go at 20-1. So
Yeah,
let's hope
I
that we
like
can
it.
get that lit up.
Love that.
All right.
Excellent.
Yes. I mean, Tim, you're just killing it in the comments section, buddy. Just killing it in the comments section. JG Funk. It's got 3, 6, 10 exacta box. There is a world where we can both win, buddy.
Yeah.
As long as the 12 comes in third place. And I would love for that to hit. 3 on top of 10 on top of 12. Oh, baby. Yes. Yes. All right. So Jenny Mack is saying Lloyd needs to relax. I don't know over what. There we go. I'm crying too, Jen. You funny. My God, the drama in the comment section, guys. What's going on? What's going on exactly? All right, I'm gonna punch this in for.
Now we got 4 minutes. Just a quick question here for me.
Oh,
okay. What is going on with your Tigers out there?
I don't know.
Getting swept by the Red Sox.
Yeah, I know. I should have expected you to bring that up. I'd rather be talking Pistons. I'd rather be talking Pistons.
The Pistons up 1-0. Yeah.
Yeah. And after coming back 3-1. But here's the thing. It's early to mid-May.
Yeah.
Things can happen.
Yeah.
You know, like I remember last year, everyone was excited about the Cubs. PCA, have you seen PCA? He's going to be the MVP. PCA for MVP. If you don't know who PCA is, Pete Crow Armstrong got off to an enormous start.
Yeah.
And then we didn't hear from him in October.
Right.
And the Cubs sort of fizzled out. So I'm thinking, well, the reverse is true as well. Get off to a cold start, finish strong if you got the right team. So I'm hoping that we got the right team. We'll see. We'll see.
Yeah. We'll see. Okay. Like it.
Yeah.
Like it.
All right. Just so you guys don't have to see me blow my nose, I am going to go on mute and off camera for a moment.
There you go. And we're getting dangerously close to the starting line. Oh, let's see. We got Jay Worms got exacta box 8, 10, 12, winning place in the 10. James White's got 111, exacta box 1, 4, 10, 11, 12. Bobby D's got 8, 7, 1, 3, 6, winning on the 3 and the 6. Beverly's put 5 across in the 3 as well. Good luck, my friend. Tim wants to be banned. We got everything going on here tonight.
Oh my gosh. Drama in the comment section.
There's
we should
a
call
horse.
It the drama section.
There's a horse that I almost bet after Tim this weekend. I didn't do it, but the horse's name was Timmy.
Living a lie, Timmy.
Timmy.
Yeah, all right. Almost there, baby. Almost there. Jenny Mack, race 7. She's got 8, 9, 10, 11 with win place on 10, 11. Good luck to you there, Jenny. Got a bunch in here. Yeah, you said J Worm 8, 10, 12. James White 1, 4, 10, 11, 12.
Yep.
Bubby D 871 with 3, 6 with a win on the 3, 6. Ooh, that's an interesting one. Curtis Stinnett, Tri-Keen 10 first, and then second 4, 5, 8, 12. So yeah, we got a lot of participation out there. Valdez is a basket case, says Curtis Stinnett. All right.
Yeah. Well, do you see what this is just a funny story. You see what happened the other night. It's like 6-2. He thinks the his manager's gonna throw him take him out. But his manager keeps making him pitch, right? He gives up another home run. He thinks he's coming out. He won't take him out. So he said, you know what? Screw it. You're not going to take me out. I'll take myself out. So he just his story.
He just plunks
He's
the guy.
Hey, I'm out of here, folks. Bye-bye. You're not going to take me out. I'll go out myself.
Yeah. All right. Whew, where did our picks go? Oh, there we go. I'll show this one here.
To the gate now. There we go.
Yeah,
We're going in.
I gotta get in the studio in 4 minutes here.
We're going in. JG Funk.
My friend just took a picture of me and I didn't even notice. He was watching us on his car.
That's awesome.
Hilarious. I have 3 teenage daughters. I come here to get away from the drama. It's following me. Yes, tell me about it. Tell me about it. Little less drama. All right. Is anyone getting hammered by the cause? That's what we're trying to figure out here.
Yes. So far,
Who do you think the cause are going to hammer?
Probably nobody, because the 8 and the 12 have been close to each other all. I'm trying to see here.
Maybe
4
the
got
4.
some action. 10 got some action too. 10 got bet down to 6 to 1.
6.
Oh, the cause are exactly. Someone got somebody on that one.
Yeah. All right, here we go. Not a moment too soon,
All
because I
in
got to go
line.
in at the top of the hour here. You want me to call it?
Yeah, go ahead.
And they're off. The 12 getting out into a lead. He looks like he got out of the gate early there, the lead he got. He is going to be matched there by the 4 and the 1. The 12 falling in behind the 4. The 1, Poppy Whoppy out in front there, getting himself out in the lead by about 2 lengths in front of the 4. Poppy Whoppy at 31 to 1. Looking to go gate to wire on this. We'll see if he comes back. Looks like he's choking back a little bit as he opened up at 22 and 35. The 4 is starting to come in. Don't even, he says. Now the 12 starting to come up on the 4s. They were rounding the bend. We got other horses loaded up here, including the 3, the 5, the 8, the 6, the 9, all sitting in back. Coming around the outside there is our 12 horse at 5 to 2. They are coming around, and who we got out in front here? The 4, Don't Even. Poppy Whoppy still holding on. They're struggling in the back there. This early speed is still kicking. Don't Even still out in front there. The 12 coming up. And who's coming on the outside there? That looks like the 6 horse. The 6 horse is taking second place. We got 4, 6, and 12. And a loser from me. Damn it.
Everybody put that 10 in your stable duel.
Yeah.
Put the 10 in the stable mail.
Indeed.
That 10 was actually moving at the end. Once it was too late, he was moving. That may have been a workout race for the 10. Watch that 10 next time he comes out for jury.
Yeah.
Watch.
All right.
Yeah. All right. Yep.
Greg and Jason, I'm going to see you guys in a minute. Everyone else, I'll see you next week, hopefully. Have a good one.
See you, buddy.
See ya.
4, 6, 12. Look at the 10, though. 10 was moving there at the end, folks. I'm putting the 10 big time, little bit angel in my stable mail. And you're going to get like 10, 12 to 1 next time. And watch that. Hey, Blair Thompson, how are you, bud? Great to see you. That was, and Tim had 12 with the 7, 8, 10. So yeah, that was interesting. Watch that 10 next time. 4, 6, 12. 12 had no excuse there. Got right out of the gate and just folded like the accordion. Cliffy is seeing the ball big time here. Nays of our lives. That's excellent, by the way. Let's see here. Cliffy, where are your picks so I gotta find them. Main selections 5, 9, 12. Oh, yeah, there you go. That was one of those races where, like, oh boy. I know. I was bringing it up for you. Mine Republican, they ran just as well. No, I know. Well, I know you didn't hit Cliff. I was kidding. I was kidding with you. Clearly didn't do me. The 4. Yeah. I like Don't Even. Yeah. But by Lorena, though. Who's by Lorena? Axel Concepcion, Echo Town, Michael Tomlinson. Ran a much improved. Oh, first time Lasix. Interesting. Yeah. Ran a much improved second. Watch that horse next time. Lasix really helped that horse today. Ran a huge race by Lorena. Maybe another furlong or so, and the horse has found a spot. That's funny. But we got one race to go. And this is where we can finish strong here. 8.5 furlongs, allowance optional claiming on the turf. We have no Oscar performance babies here, unfortunately. But that's okay. Do we have any big races this weekend? I'm trying to think if we've been having. I don't think we do. Any major ones coming up? What was the exacta there? 120.26. Nice exacta. If you had it. If you had it, very nice exacta. Tomorrow's a grade 2. Oh, thanks, Steve. Hey, bud, how are you? Tomorrow's a grade 2 at the Huxley. Okay. I've been so busy this week, I haven't even really had a chance to study much. But now all the, which is nice, all the New York riders are now back. Oh, we got the Peter Pan this weekend. This was the race that nearly was supposed to be in, but Growth Equity is the big favorite there with Flavian Pratt. Kazushi's in town to ride Trendsetter for Colebrook. Be interesting if we see Kazushi more and more now that California is getting in more trouble. We also have the Ruffian Stakes this weekend. Big race coming up there. Kazushi riding in New York. Love to see that. Got 3 Sappy Joseph horses all in the same race. Good stakes racing up there in New York City. Small fields though, because now we're getting closer to a big one. So what was the handle at Hawthorne today? Great question. 684K. Is that good, Jenny? But the 8th race, we got 19 minutes to go. We got a full field of 10, the 11, 12, and 13 are all out. And did he update the, yep, 52. And his bet was 3. Okay. The last race here, trying to bust this out here for the win. It's an interesting race here. I find it interesting. I'm not doing graphics tonight. There we go. So, yeah, so this is interesting. So, of course, to no shock here, look who's the favorite. Tyler and Brendan. My boys. Love them. This horse ran a very impressive race at Keeneland. Declared a 13-1. Owned by Larry R. Rogers and Coast Racing. Sioux Nation. Scat Daddy Baby. This horse got a really good chance. Call on Me is interesting. Yeah. Luis Saez. That was my second pick. Georgie Arnold. This horse ran a really nice race at Keeneland, earning a 79 buyer, equaling the 7 on that. And I think he's going to be very tough here. Embrace Time, Brad Cox. This horse ran a very impressive race up at Saratoga. It's a long layoff, though, but Brad Cox is so good at those layoffs. Rhythm Lady Michael Maker ran a very big second to East Shabib. And when I was there for that one, yep. And that was an impressive one. Good Family in the middle there. Who's riding the 5 now? Brian Hernandez on the pickup mount. Ran a big race at Fairgrounds. Not loving the Fairgrounds races right now on turf. They're not coming up huge up here in Kentucky. But 7-2 definitely getting played. All right, you can do it, Irene. You've done it once already. 5, 6, 9, 10. Love it. Bring it home. Bring it home. Hawthorne. I used to go to Hawthorne as a little kid when I lived in Racine, Wisconsin. Sometimes we would go to Hawthorne. When I was very little. We would go and see the horses run at Hawthorne. And the beloved Arlington before it closed. Irene, you can finish strong, my friend. And we got 15 minutes to the finale here. And the 9 still the favorite at 9-5. The 7 holding at 3-1. 9 Call on Me. Ethan's alive for the pick 6. Go get him, Ethan. Lloyd did the 4 last race. Well done. This race is wide open. Wide open. All favorites are one. Hey, who cares? All right, Clef, who do you got in the final race, bud? You've been seeing the ball well tonight. 286 in the final race. I like that. Okay. 286. Rhythm Lady. Ooh, more carrots. Interesting. Ian Wilkes. And Nelson's Penny. Ooh. Jose Ortiz at 13-1. You don't get that much, that's for sure. Excellent times, then to try it. He needs 1, 5, 6, 10 to cross that line first. Okay. Good luck, Ethan. Beverly's got a $2 exacta box, 26910, and a $1 try, 26910, and win a place in the 9. Good luck, Beverly. I like Call on Me. That was a big race last time. That was a very big race last time. Great to see Joe Christoph back in the Christovic back in after being sick. He hated missing the Derby, but his crew did a great job down there. Glad to see him back and healthy again. $667,000 carryover in the pick 8. Good luck to that one. Picking 8, never mind 1. 3-2 on Good Family. Is Ed Uzay here tonight, though? Oh, yeah. Oh, he's on the 8. More carrots. Okay. I got it. Okay. Third different rider in three races. But yeah, Rhythm Lady is definitely an interesting prospect coming off the 3 polytrack races and then interesting. That's awesome, Ethan. So here's an interesting thing. Let's follow the bouncing ball here a little bit when we're trying to get a winner here. The 2 Rhythm Lady last time ran very impressive. Oh, that was JJ Hernandez. Okay. Now gets JJ last time. Now gets Edgar Morales, who has not seen the ball well here at Churchill so far. Not loving that horse. The one, let me see. Embrace Time is 7-1 now of a 10-1 morning line. But 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in single digits here. Okay. Tony and Joe seeing this race completely different, which is not a shock at all. That was just a great race between Crude Velocity and the Englishman. That was fun to watch. Sometimes you have a big hype race and it doesn't live up to the billing. That one definitely lived up to the billing. That was one of the best races of the weekend, I think. Crude Velocity and Englishman throwing it down there on the front. I thought Crude Velocity was dead, and then he came back and stormed the castle very impressively. All right, let's see here. 9 minutes to post, and we got to find a bet that we think. Let's see. This race is perplexing, isn't it? Yeah, I'm looking at Steve. This is interesting to me. This is one of like where you could go 4 or 5 deep. I'm trying to think like what I like, in terms of the 9 is interesting to me. And the trying to put it exactly. I think the 9 is going to get in the money here. Let's see. Okay, so I'm going to do, let's see, with 2. How much do we have left here? I'm trying to see how much we have left here. So we have 40. Yeah, I think the horse I would use, my friend, would be the let's see. Yeah, the 9's the horse I like the most, Steve. Here, I like the price at 6-1. I think the 7 is going to be very tough rating party. He deserves to be the favorite. I'm just saying the value to me is the 9 at 6-1. So I'm trying to put my ticket here together. I like the 1. I like the 2. Not crazy about the 5, but I think the 5 can definitely get in there. So let me see. Drinking box. And 6. See what I'm trying to see. Okay. I think this 9 can get in. All right, I'm going to do a bet I rarely ever do here, but I think 1, 2, 5, 6, 7. This is a weird bet, but 9 to win Saez. Yep, same with me here. Yep. Player's got 2, 5, 9. Irene also likes the 9. Okay, here we go. 50 cents. Nine with the 1, 2, 9 with the 1, 2, 5, 6, 7. That is what we're playing here. Trying to get that 9 on top. Maybe get the 5 out of there if we can. Just in dry key box. 9 with a 1, 2, 5, 6, 7. I'm going to put the 5 in there just in case it gets third. He can still win because we have the box. Don Johnson, how you got 1, 5, 9, 10? Good luck, my friend. JG Funk's got, my man's got 2, 9, 10. Player's got the 9 to win with the 2, 5, 9. Irene's got the 9 or the tri-key 9 over the 2, 5, 6, 10. Thank you, Steve. We'll see you soon. Bodik's got the 2 with the 4, 5, 7, 9. It's an interesting race. For sure. Bobby's got 2, 7, 5 with 8, 9, 10. Good luck, Bobby. Finish strong, my man. Thank you to everybody who's joined us tonight. Yeah, absolutely. That's great. Anybody got some fun plans this weekend? Anything going on? Jose isn't taking money this race, Jenna. Yeah, there you go. Okay. They got you. Yeah. I just think the 9's extreme value at 6 to 1. I think this 1 could be an interesting pick here, too. And how many times do you get Jose Ortiz at 11 to 1? Not much. Jay Worm, my man's got 9 with the 2, 5, 7. Good luck, buddy. Trying to get some prices here. Let's look at beautiful Churchill Downs as they make their way to the turf course at 8:24 p.m. The finale. Thank you again to everybody who joined us tonight. $23 to 1, Steve, on my girl on Cherie. Unbelievable. I even told David Carroll and Keeneland, I said, I think Golden Temple may win the Derby. He said, well, if we can keep them going, and Jose kept them going. And that Louisiana Derby, where he made the move, then went way inside, but then kept coming at the rail. So I said, oh, that amount of quarter is not going to be a problem for him. Sure enough. They have made their way to the starting gate one more time. Good luck to everyone. Curtis is tracking the 7 first and second with the 1, 5, 9, 10. Good luck. Jenny Max got it exact the box 2, 5, 6, 10 and win in place in the 2 and the 6. Good luck, everybody. James White win in place 2, 9, 10. Exact in try box 2, 9, 10. They're almost all in the gate. And they're off in the finale. And it's the 8 going out for the lead with the 3. We got the 9 right out there. These 3 vying for the early lead, but it's the 3 coming under the line with the 8, 9, the 2, 5, the 6, the 4, the 7, the 1, and the 10. Can see them all. Coming around that far turn, see what our pace is here. We got the 3, Cooperation under the Liqueur and Luana Machado, 55-1, trying to blow up the apple cart. We got the 8, More Carrots, 72-1. We're trying to blow up the apple cart. The 9, Call Me Late on Me, right out there on the outside, 9-2 down. This took some late money. 2 Rhythm Ladies sitting right there. Then we got the 4, the 5, the 7, the 6, the 1, and the 10. Half 47-3. Not a bad half at all. The 3, 55-1, trying to shock the world. The 8, right on their outside at 72-1. This would be bombs away. The 9 sitting right off them. Call on Me at 9-2. Got the 2 sitting right there, Rhythm Lady. Down the stretch they come here. The 3 still holding on at 55-1. The 9 breathing down the neck, trying to stay in this picture. We got the 8. We got the 5. Everybody, the 9's coming at 6-1, trying to stay up on the picture. We got everybody coming from everywhere. We got the 7. We got the 10. We got the, oh, come on, hold on there. Oh, the 10's going to kill us here. And it's going to be 10, 7, 9. Turner's Charm, the other Brendan Walsh horse, beating Duff. Look at that. The other Brendan Walsh horse. Four wins. Ethan wins the pick 6. Good job, Ethan. 4 wins for Ben Curtis. Yeah, Tim. Benny ran great. We got an inquiry? Ooh. Beverly B. at Woodbine. Oh, great. Exactly. Say hi to my friend Martha Wakely. I love that. Oh, love it, Curtis. Thank you as always, my man. Yeah, today was a tough. Well, he was sick, so Benny was Benny's one of the most underrated turf riders in the country. He's really good. Nice going, Ethan. Very nice. Very nice. Great job, my friend. $14. There you go. Nomi kick called out Irad when he smashed the path with Golden Tempo. Ethan, I don't think that's fair at all. You can blame the Ortiz sometimes for the race. He was not trying to let his brother win in the Derby. I can tell you, indeed. Jenny, do we have Walsh versus Walsh here? Is that what we got going on here? Walsh versus Walsh? I think we have Walsh versus Walsh. Well, we know Brendan's not going to object on himself. He's probably calling the stores. No, we're fine. We're fine. Let's see. Oh. Let's see this replay here. Wow. Some definite contact between those two, no doubt. But who caused it? Let's see this. Let's see this again. Both of us are all over the track here. Let's see here. Early, but let me see here. That's an interesting one. 10 definitely comes in, but the 7's floating out. So 10 definitely comes in. That's interesting. Ten came in, should come down. Like the song goes, lean on me. Yeah. Mara says, leave them up. Yeah, throw the 10 out and put them 8th. That would help us. I don't think they're going to do that, though. Rubbin is racing. Boogity, boogity, boogity. Let's go, folks. It'll take it a long time looking at this. Turner's Charm. And a rating party. Nine was just too far up on the pace. No change. We have no change. There's Brendan for his fourth. Brendan Curtis's fourth win. You know, Brendan wasn't objecting against his own horse. But Tyler did. No change. Ethan wins. Good job, Bobby. Thanks as always, my friend. Right, see, there you go. Jenny, right? Why would you do that? Very good. And did anyone so what was it was it'd be not doing my due diligence here. Let me see here. 10, 7, 9. Yeah, everyone needed the 2 and the 9 here, based in this group, but except for Ethan, who did fantastic. Excellent. So, yeah. Oh, boy. Did anyone win that I did not call out? Because let's see. No. Okay. So there you go. So very good. Yep. Exactly. Stay tuned there, James. We don't quite know yet on what we're doing yet with the Assiniboia thing, but we will definitely let you know for sure. Exactly. Yeah. I did not. Yeah. Everyone here is a winner. There you go. Absolutely, Tim. Well said, my friend. Well, everybody, thank you so much for joining tonight, as always. Wish we had more winners for you tonight. We'll get back at Churchill Downs and get some more winners there going. But today was not my thing. But yeah. Thank you, Jane Worm, as always, man. Steve, always love seeing you. Jenny, thank you, my friend. Lord, everybody. Tim, thanks for joining us in the chat and everything. Have a great weekend. Preakness coming up. And Irene, great job, my friend. And Beverly, fantastic. My Canadian friends representing well tonight. Beverly was doing on fire. Have a great time at Woodbine and have that roast beef for me. So everyone have a great weekend. We'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.